Hello everybody, hope you guys are all doing well today. I know we had to stream a little bit earlier, but at least something interesting has happened. Dogecoin may be trying to start a little bit more of an uptrend here. We'll be waiting to see how that turns out. Hopefully this will just be a bottom level for Dogecoin going forward. Let me see something more like if I can get this thing to click. Something more like that, maybe. We'll have to see for Dogecoin. Bitcoin, it looks like it's going to try to get pushed down here on this new daily chart. So for Bitcoin, it might come back down here, or you could short it probably back down here towards 60,824. This 20 moving average here on the day chart. Or let me see anything else here. Maybe the 50 here. That's maybe a safer play. But it looks like it would be a decent. It would have been a decent opportunity to short this Bitcoin right here, but the trend line. All right, let me go back over here to 4. Hope you guys are all doing okay. Hey, Wojak, Halo, Roller Scratcher, Mooter Hill, Fat Buddha, Etrev, Doge Master. Let's see. Hey, everybody. I expect this to be a slower stream tonight just because most people are doing fun stuff on the weekends. I don't really have a life outside of trading, so you'll find me here most Friday nights, right? And I do have my my stuff that I'll pour into this glass and drink. I got to make sure I don't do it in front of YouTube because YouTube won't get mad, but I'll definitely be drinking with you guys tonight, which will be a fun time. All right, but this is what we're looking at for Bitcoin, guys. Basically, you know, we tried to break out, didn't happen. We're coming back down a little bit. Hopefully, we're able to bounce off of either the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart or the 20. Also, I'm looking for it now, but on the day chart, we might come back down here to the 20. I could see this coming back down to around 61,000, 60,500 levels. But we'll have to wait a little bit for that one to come out. That's not going to happen during this this stream right here. Hey, Shaw, what about SHIB? Right time to invest after dips? You can if you want to. Remember, we don't tell you exactly when to buy. That is up to you. You should be able to read the technical analysis, the trend lines, and some of the data, you know, to understand when you should be buying. If you don't understand that stuff just yet, I recommend, you know, you start practicing and learning, and that way, you know, over time you're going to be able to see everything that we see when we're talking about Bitcoin, SHIB, Dogecoin, whatever the coin may be. You know, we normally understand some of the basics, and I think you should get some of those basics down before you start to really put a lot of money back into the market. Hey, and Monica, good Friday to you as well. I'm going to be honest, when I woke up this morning, I did not realize it was Friday. My days are starting to become more of like blurs, and so I need to switch something up. I need to switch something up here so I can not feel like my days are kind of going on like a circle, right? But as far as SHIB is concerned, the 2-hour, I mean, it still looks okay to me. If you wanted to buy, it's not a bad thing, but it really is up to you. I'm not buying at these levels, but I'm not buying back into SHIB. If I buy back into SHIB, it would be because, you know, I don't know, it did break out here, so maybe that's an opportunity for you, right? But it really is up to you if you want to buy or not. I'm still holding my last 20%, and it still looks decent enough where I would keep that 20% in there. Hey, you're watching. Hope you're having a good day. Diamond hands. I know, right? I mean, it was pretty interesting. We actually saw Dogecoin right here. Had this little bit of a push up right here on the 5-minute chart. Not a lot, but enough to kind of, you know, cause a little scene. I'm wondering if it's going to turn back into something like this though, or like this, or if it's going to, you know, hopefully turn into something more like that. Or wait, I assume it, you know, just because of what Dogecoin does, it's going to turn into something more like this or this. A little drop down. But, you know, now we have a new trend. At least we can see how it's going to perform. Let me move that there. There we are. So, we'll see how this new trend line works out. It's a short-term one. It's not too strong, just so you guys know. And we can go back over here to Bitcoin on the 15. Auto. I hate how I always mess this up. There we go. There we go. So this is Bitcoin's 15-minute chart. It's taken a while. I'm expecting, hopefully, we're going to have a nice big move out of here eventually. Whether we bounce off of, what do we have here, 30, the 50 moving average, the 45. The 45 looks a little more promising. But I'm rooting for Bitcoin over here in the next 24 hours to have a nice break out of this level. Hey, Scott, what was that fake out? Come on, man. Trust me, I know. That's Dogecoin likes to do that a lot. But, you know, we'll wait it out. I mean, remember, a few days ago, we all thought Dogecoin, or a lot of people thought Dogecoin wasn't going to go back above 25 cents, right? But he does like to play with people, that's for sure. Hey, Doge Master, hit the like button. Thanks. Hey, thank you so much, Doge Master. Hope you guys are all having a very, very good evening today. And thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't expect this stream to be like all riled up in hundreds of people because it is a Friday night, and I know people, you know, COVID's getting lifted up, so we're not as crazy as we were on the Fridays. But I'll be here until next couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours, and I will be drinking some good old stuff. I'm actually out of my Scotch glasses because they're in the washing machine or dishwasher. But I do have this little like brandy glass, which I'm going to be drinking out of. So we'll be having a lot of cheers and whatnot. We'll be going over a lot of random coins, stocks, anything really. Since everything is slow, we really do have a good amount of time. If you guys are talking about any options plays, you guys thinking about any stock plays, you know, we can go over all those tonight without too much of a hassle, right? Hey Monica, it seems like Bittorrent is trying to break. What's Bittorrent up? Yeah, Bittorrent is one of the only ones up since 5 o'clock. Let me take a quick peek at it. Oh, yeah, it is. Bittorrent is trying to make a little bit of a move here. Let's go to the 1 minute. We can watch this for a little bit right here. It'd be nice to see if Bittorrent could hold. Like, this is the overall chart that we're looking at as far for Bittorrent, right? This peak, trying to break out this peak right here. So yeah, we can take a quick peek at this for a little bit, or we can take a peek at this for a little bit. Doesn't have to be quick. There we are. Hey, Eric the Goat Guy. Let's see. I'm building a rocket. Do you want to help me? Send it to the moon. If you could put Doge on there, definitely. Hey, Loco 007. Thanks for sticking with Dogecoin. Don't worry about it, guys. I mean, I know a lot of people, like a lot of the streamers, left Dogecoin. I like it. Now, I'm not in like in love with it or anything because I don't fall in love with the coins really, except for maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum. But you know, I think it still has a lot of potential, and I'm trying to guide a lot of people through this because I know a lot of people are going to have trouble with Dogecoin or even Sheep and whatnot. It's just easier to like guide people through it instead of having them freak out all the time, right? Let's see. Halo Roll Scratcher, you found the new Shiba Inu. It's called Doge Lawn Mars. It hit the coin market cap, the top 100. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Would you consider buying Dogecoin Mars since it's in the top 100? Are you buying it in KuCoin? No. I'm fine with my positions at the moment. If you want to hop onto it, definitely go for it. You know, catch on to some of that momentum if you want to. I'm pretty much okay with where my positions are right now. I made some good money this week. I'm not going to push my luck. I'm just kind of taking it easy. Let's see. Hey Justin, thinking about opening a position back in ADA. Can we check it out? Yeah, right now for ADA, the way I'm looking at it is as more as accumulation area. Because you just see this huge drop here. I got some actually at $1.90. And I'm kind of just watching at the moment. It's up on like 5%. And for those of you guys just hopping into the stream, what we're watching on the left-hand side trying to break out is Bittorrent. That's what we're watching right now. And on the flip side, guys, just so you can see, STMX is also up a little bit today. Not up as much, but it is up. Okay, there we go. There we go. And it's tapping it. Tapping it. Let's see. I already broke it once, so the wall's not nearly as strong. Okay. So yeah, what I see with ADA, let me go to the 4-hour chart here. Maybe the day chart works better since we don't have access to it. There we are. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting here. There you go. This is what you got to look at right now. It does look a little weak, so this is definitely why I would be saying it's an okay time to start buying it up, right? Small positions, a few percent in every day, or like if you're trying to put like $1,000 in ADA, $200 a day will do the trick. That's what I mean. But yeah, going forward, I like ADA. I'm still holding on to my position. I'm hoping that it can start to reverse and bounce back up from here. I don't really want to see it come back and hold below 190. That would mean I'd be out of it for a little bit of time until I find it like on a more reasonable price. So, well, if it comes, as long as it's staying above this trend line, that's what I'm talking about. But you know, looks fine. You can start to buy probably tomorrow. Let it come back down a little bit, but yeah, you can start to buy on it. And stop loss, you could use the trend line, or you could also just take a peek at Bitcoin every now and again. And if Bitcoin's moving, you know, if Bitcoin's moving up, good. If Bitcoin's moving down, maybe you think about scaling out of the position and taking some of those profits off. There we go here. 15. Hoping that Bitcoin can do something here. Let's see. Hey Ruben, happy Friday, Doge family. So what is the Doge 2.0 update about, and will Dogecoin become capped? I do not know if it's going to become capped, but if it does, that would be massive news for Dogecoin, and that would mean it would make it so much easier for it to soar. It would make it so much easier. Let's just say it would make it just much easier for it to go up. Hair building a rocket out of a pumpkin. Do you want to help? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Out of a pumpkin. One of my friends just sent me a picture. He was doing some pumpkin carving today. Hey Andy, what do you think of Floki? I think Floki would be okay if you're trying to like catch onto a meme coin. I usually don't put too much money down on meme coins unless when I'm putting money behind a meme coin, it's usually before it's popped. After it's been popped and it's becoming famous, then I only put a little bit of money into it just to be safe. Usually I put more, I put, how do I say this properly? I'm less inclined to trade meme stocks that have already popped off, if that makes sense. I'm more inclined to go looking for the coins that haven't popped off yet and have low market caps. That way I can turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. When you're buying a coin like that that still has somewhat of a larger market cap and people know about it, it's going to take a lot more money into that play in order to make a larger amount of money there. Now, the only problem with that is when you put a lot of money down on something, you can't use it for other stuff, and since it's already run up so much, you can also just fall back down to earth really fast as well. So the risk becomes a lot more. But you can definitely go for it. I just say don't throw your mortgage on it. Basically, a few $100, even a few $1,000 if you guys can afford it. Just don't go $10,000, $20,000 plus, right? Let's see. Will you hold CVS options through earnings? It seems like they will beat it. I'm holding my CVS through earnings right now. They are currently up. Well, actually, I don't even know if they're up. I haven't looked at them too much today. TD Ameritrade's lagging. Hold on. Let me refresh the app here. Huh. TD Ameritrade, or maybe it's my Wi-Fi. One of the other ones. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi here. Nope. TD Ameritrade must be going through some maintenance or something like that. But the last time I saw CVS, I think it was only up like 50-60% on those calls. Yeah, it must be going through maintenance. I can't access it. That's fine. I'll leave it up, so if it does go through, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm going to hold CVS through earnings. Let's see. Hey, Justin, you want to check out Ethereum Classic? Yeah, you can check it out very fast. Not nearly as popping off of as Bittorrent is at the moment. But it is still working in its trend. It managed to hold just barely. Still kind of grinding up here. You can definitely think of for a lot of crypto right now as an accumulation zone, because what all this crypto is waiting for at the moment, which is why it's kind of stagnating, it's waiting to see if Bitcoin's able to break out of this trend line right here. At least in my opinion. I know there's a few other trend lines out there. Excuse me. Now, if Bitcoin's able to break out, then Bitcoin's able to break out, then we have an opportunity to break this. Well, we're going to break this downtrend. And then we have an opportunity to move sideways, or better yet, start churning back up, okay? I'm fine with sideways for a little bit, just to get a little bit more consolidation. Maybe we'll trade in this channel for like a few days or so. But I want to be able to break out above the $67,000 range if we're able to break out above this trend line, which I think is definitely possible. Definitely possible. But the thing is, right now, we just got rejected. We watched it happen in real time earlier today. Right? Went right up here. Tapped on it. That was all she wrote. Came back down. And now we're gearing up for another attempt here. Hopefully, next few hours or possibly even tomorrow. Right now, Bitcoin looks weak. So I think you guys will have a good opportunity to buy some altcoins here if Bitcoin ends up dropping back just down to 61,000. I think you're going to have a very good opportunity to buy some of these altcoins here. So, let's wait it out and see what happens. The only thing that would really make me think that we're breaking out like now is if, a whale came in with a large amount of volume and like you saw like $30-40 million worth of Bitcoin longed right here, and that started to, start a little bit of a juggernaut move. I don't think that's going to happen. I normally don't bank on the whales to help us out, so If it happens, awesome, cool. It'd be a nice buying opportunity for the breakout. But until that happens, it looks like Bitcoin's a little bearish now. And that's why I've been talking about like 80 and whatnot. Wait a little bit, you probably have a better price. Unless whales come in and churn it up. You can see so far, I don't know if you guys can see this volume too well here, but we've had a few spikes every now and again. But for now, volume's pretty low, not too eventful, you know. Until we start getting some build up here, I think we're gonna continue to fall down, and maybe that's not a bad thing. You guys probably want some cheaper coins. Let's wave it down. Maybe we're not gonna come all the way back down to 56,665, but we might just come back down here to 59,700, or maybe just up here to some of these moving averages in the $60,000 plus range. But I mean, how far away are we actually? Let me just do a little bit of measuring here. Bitcoin is 1.5% away from breaking out, or $935 away from breaking out. That's how far we are currently. So it's not like we can't just break out in the next half an hour, but whales are going to have to come in, which is why I was going to Elon Musk's Twitter because I thought he tweeted something. Home whale trades. This is why I have this up right here as well, so we can see what's going on. You are seeing some whales liquidate Bitcoin, which is actually a good sign. I wonder if they're afraid of losing some money here. All right. But yeah, Ethereum Classic, I'd wait a little bit, like I just said. But overall, it's still moving in the right direction. I want to see this by the end of, like in 3-4 weeks, I'd say. I want to see it back above $70 here on a nice breakout, if Bitcoin's able to break out as well. If Bitcoin drops down pretty hard, ooh, all the altcoins are going to be breaking their support levels, which won't be fun, but I mean, ample buying opportunity. Just make sure you have all of your trend lines set up. That way, if it does fall down and break down, you're going to be able to know to sell out of some of your altcoins here. Because right now, let's go to the 1 hour, guys. This work really made things a little bit more difficult since we have to honor it now. And see, we just broke down out of this trend line right here. Not a major trend line, not really at all, but we broke down below it, so a little bearish. There we go. Okay. And that's the old trend line right there, that white line. Back to the 15 here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Hey Lorenzo, hey Mike, good evening. Hope all is well. I would like to hear your opinion on crypto Rari. Let me see if I can find this. It's not going to be on here. Variable up about 1%. One day, it looks like it's had some ups and downs. 1 month. I mean, this seems like it'd be something worth buying for altcoin season, but I don't see anything particularly special about its chart, at least. Maybe the technology behind it, all that good stuff looks fine. Market cap is 99 million, it looks like, so it actually has a cheap market cap, which means it'd be better for a long-term hold if you ask me. I'd rather hold this for more than a year than just this next altcoin run. Although, if you do hold it through the altcoin run, sell high, buy back lower, and just accumulate way more coins. Well, next time it runs up, it'll be definitely worth it. So I would say, right now, if you're looking to buy this, you want to start going into a small accumulation phase, where you're like every few days you put down $25, $100, however much money you want to pour in here. Let me see, do I have it on TradingView? No, it is on TradingView. Okay, that's a surprise. Okay. Okay. You're going to start accumulating some, and then as long as Bitcoin ends up working out here, there you go. Over the next few weeks, you can expect it to test out this resistance. Maybe get up past $25, $30. If you want to do more of a short-term swing trade just to lock in profits, 25 is going to be your price target. If you're looking to hold for a little bit longer period of time for a potential breakout, about $30 to $32 is going to be your price target there. Stop loss, I would have a pretty tight stop loss if you're not looking to hold this for a long time. If you're buying it at $19, I would say somewhere around here at about, yeah, pretty close to support, aren't you? Let's just say about $15, $16 would be a decent level for support. Kind of risking a little bit more than I would like there, but at the same time, as long as Bitcoin looks like it continues to look like it wants to break out, I expect this to do fine. Just make sure that Bitcoin is strong when you end up buying this, though. Or you could actually say weak too, so you want the best price. Let's see. Hey, Wojak, hope you're having a good day, my man. Let's see what we're going on here. Hey, Corn Mike, how do you do? What do you think the best buying entry point on Ethereum is? Oh, Ethereum. I mean, sub 4,000 right now. I mean, remember, guys, so as far as Ethereum is concerned, we've had a whole bunch of buying opportunities for this bad boy. And I mean, like a lot. Like I accumulated more Ethereum down here. You might want to wait for another breakout opportunity, or at least for it to try to come back down here, sub 4,000 probably. If you're looking for more of a swing trade, I'd say sub 4,000. If you're looking for a long-term trade, you can buy now, but I would hold off for a little bit, especially because we don't know where Bitcoin's going. Because the first opportunity to buy Ethereum was right. Imagine the line coming from here to here, or actually you can just go from here to here, but it doesn't matter. Right around here at 2,200. If you didn't want to just buy at incredibly low levels over here, that was the first one on 2,200. The next one was over here at like 3,200 as it broke out above this trend line, and the last big one was right here when it broke out above here, or you could have bought right here on the next one, but most people probably just broke here and held it onto it. But right now, I would say try to give Ethereum some time. Yeah, I don't know if it goes back below 4,000, it's probably going to break down below this trend line, which means it'll probably go down even lower than 4,000. Right now, 4,100 maybe if you're trying to get in there. But I would wait for another opportunity, because right now this thing has just been breaking out, and most of us were accumulating on each breakout zone. I would probably, depends on how fast you want to trade this. If everything keeps on going the way it normally does here for Ethereum, it might eventually come back down here towards $3,600 level. That'd be a good opportunity to buy it, but that might take some time that nobody really wants to wait for. So I'd say maybe around $4,100. It would be a good opportune price for Ethereum. Look over here to Doge. Oh, and how is Bittorrent doing? Is it still? It's cooling off right now. Okay, that was a nice little run that it had though. Yeah, and Dogecoin, that was a little bit of a false thing right there as well. False, not a breakout, but a false boom. Let's see. Hey Jesus, hello, good sir. Hope all is well. How's that Jasmine Oolong tea? What do you call it? I don't got any tea right now, but I do got some Maker's Mark, and I am about to start drinking some whiskey with you guys. The one thing I have to do though, I think I do actually have some green tea here. I have some Gen matcha tea. Freaking expensive as all hell, but it's really good stuff, and it smells freaking amazing. Well, you might have an opportunity to short Bitcoin here, guys, pretty soon as well. If Almond were here, I know he'd be looking to short it at the moment. There we go. Let's see, yeah, Bitcoin's, yeah, okay, well, that's fine. A little bit of a scalp trade right here for a possibility. Let's see. Hey, Joy, I'm a beta tester for Robinhood. No news in email yet either. Oh, for what about the wallets or whatnot? See. Hey Simon, what do I think about Doge? I still like it. I'm looking to hold on to it continually. I think it's about to break down below this trend line here, but this is a very short-term trend line, so that's just me. But I still think Dogecoin's going to go up further and further. I think by the end of the year, Dogecoin, I'm going to look to sell my Dogecoin around 60 cents to 80 cents, possibly all the way up to $1, but my first price target for Dogecoin before the end of the year is 60 cents. I understand it may go a little bit higher than that. I understand, but I want to make sure no matter what, I'm able to find my price target so I can lock in my profits there. Hey coin, mana, let me take a peek at it very fast. Is anything actually going on with it? Looks like not too much. It's probably going to fall down below the 200 here in the next few hours. Let's see. Over the last few days, it's had a nice move, though. So this is not the time to be buying it. This is the time to be scaling out of the position. Nice 62% move up to, until what, today up 6%? $45, is that it? Yeah, it looks like 45. It's riding above the 20 right now. That's a beautiful hold right there. As long as, I don't know. Right now you're seeing Bitcoin look a little bearish, where like it wants to come back down a level, then hopefully try to consolidate, maybe come back up. I think it may break down, it may cause mana to break down below the 20 moving average here on the 45-minute chart. And if that does happen, you may see it come back down here to 125 levels, where you might be able to have a new entry position in there if you wanted to. But overall, I think this is fine. Let's see. Currently breaking down out of this trend, unfortunately, but the moving average is helping it out. So, you know, looks like it's worth watching. I know this has been on a lot of people's watch list, though. I hope it can run up even more. 60% is only the beginning if Bitcoin's able to break out here as well. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Bitcoin looks bearish at the moment, at least on the 5-minute chart. We'll see how much further it wants to go down, or if it does want to go down. It's testing it. It's testing it. Shorts are testing it. Oh, there it goes. All right, a little pop down. Not a big one, but just a little pop down right there. Broke down below this level of support that it had. Let's see. Hey, Jesus, cheers, man. Cheers. Well, this is apple juice. This is apple juice, everybody. Whew. Hey, Techie Tips. Probably sometime next year. I would assume maybe or maybe sometime in January. I could see the bull run coming to an end. It really depends on how fast this sucker really wants to drive up, and it what happens if it does break 100,000, 80,000, whatever. What happens at that point in time? I'm hoping to see a little bit of volatility at those high levels, but for the most part, I just want to see it stay within a decent, maybe $5,000 to $10,000 channel up there. As long as it stays up there, I'm sure altcoins will have their fun. But once it starts to crash, we'll see a final level of support, guys, when it does eventually boom up. And when Bitcoin starts to test out the support, we'll have a huge little stream talking about, hey, if Bitcoin breaks this level, be careful for your altcoins, because your altcoins may be in danger, because Bitcoin only fell down so much in this last crash. Altcoins took huge, massive hits, and you saw a lot of bag holders because of it, right? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Ghost Chips is spamming. Gotta hide him. Let's see. Hey, None. AXS. Yeah. I don't know. Is anything actually happening with that one today? No, it's down to 1.3%. It did have a breakout for a decent day trade. If it wasn't for Bitcoin, I bet this thing would actually be pumping up right now. AXS. Yeah, this thing has a good history of making moves. Right now, I would say just because Bitcoin looks a little bit weak, I would say this looks a little weak as well. Maybe it's able to, let's see. Yeah, it's currently breaking down. So if you're looking to buy into this, I would probably look to buy in at a later time. Maybe if it comes back down sub 140 levels, you're going to be okay. Maybe even in the 130s. I mean, like the mid 130s should be okay. I bet if Bitcoin... no, okay, we're only looking at a small dip for Bitcoin right now, which is not like one on the 4-hour chart. I would say sub 140s is a decent time to buy in here. Otherwise, I would not be buying now. On the flip side... Any breakout opportunity here? No. Even if it is breaking down below this level at the moment, give it some more time. It still has an opportunity to break out here in the future. That's what you'd be playing right now. You can use the old trend line as a support level, new trend line as a resistance level. Hopefully it breaks resistance rather than breaking support. And you're seeing Dogecoin test this area out as well. And then, again, this is a short-term one. This is a 5-minute. This is a very short-term trend line. They're not usually that strong, so don't freak out if this falls down below it. There you go. And there's that weakness I was telling you guys about Bitcoin a few minutes ago. Hey, Simon. Me too, man. It's been consolidating for so long. I have been stacking up. You saw what happened with sheep. People are sheep and will FOMO to whenever it starts pumping. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the nature of these markets. That's why I bought my sheep so long ago. You know, we all know this, but like, well, actually, if you guys are new to the stream, my stream was pretty popular, or I guess it is still pretty popular amongst other streams. But the mainstream, when Bitcoin was at all-time highs and we saw Dogecoin rallying and stuff like that, my stream at one point had like 15,000 people in here. And then we watched the crash happen, and there was like, you know, fewer and fewer people. And then we noticed that by the time when we were all buying a bunch of coins at these very low levels, it was basically maybe just 500 to 1,000 people watching the stream at that time. And we were all accumulating coins at those lower levels because we knew eventually everything would go back up and we'd have the best averages among, you know, compared to a lot of other people. Right now, what you're seeing is, you know, you're taking small positions or you're buying right now to for the next altcoin season. There are going to be people that don't buy low and sell high, like that they don't buy really low and sell really high. A lot of you guys are going to fall into that middle ground where they don't feel comfortable buying at those really low levels because, let's face it, at those levels, people are freaking out. People are like really freaking out when, you know, when Dogecoin drops 50%. People don't want to buy it, right? And there you go, just pop down below that level. There's a little bit of buying volume in there, but yeah. So people will flock to Dogecoin when it pumps up. You are correct about that. But it's not just Dogecoin. It's going to be happen to a lot of coins as well. Let's see. Hey, Tom, AXX staking on Binance is around 125% APY. Hey, that's good. Feel free to stake it. Hey, Nick. Hey, man. Hope you're doing well. I just realized I have my heater on. I'm going to have to turn that sucker off. Where's my dog also? I think he's sleeping in my bathroom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping in my bathroom. Alright, there we go. Oh, and one thing I need to do here as well. There we go. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure I put that up there on the other stream as well. Will Doge fall if Bitcoin breaks out? Doge will fall if Bitcoin breaks down. Dogecoin doesn't move up too much when Bitcoin goes up. It moves down when Bitcoin moves down, though. That's a better way to look at it. It normally finds its level and it likes to stay in these channels for a while until it pops up again or breaks down again. But for the most part, Dogecoin is a pretty boring coin to watch these days, which is another reason I like it. I don't want to see it go down a whole bunch. Normally, what we've been playing as far as Dogecoin has been concerned is we've been waiting, like we've been buying it when it's at a low point, waiting for it to spike up. You sell at the spike out zone, right? The spike zone where it peaks. You don't have to get to the very top. As long as you're making profit, you can sell it. Then it always drops back down afterwards, a few minutes later. When it drops back down, then you can buy even more Dogecoin for the same amount of money, or you can buy the same amount of Dogecoin you had before with a little bit higher average, but you've taken some profit and you put that into your own account or your portfolio to spend on more coins down the line. That's what we've been doing here, at least. So if you go over here to, let's say, the 4 hour for Dogecoin, this was probably the first time it didn't actually just crash back down. Normally this thing would go up like this and it would actually just come back all the way down here to 25 cents. That's what it normally does, but it didn't do that this time, which is pretty nice. Right now it still looks like it's going down, so this is, you'd probably want to be shorting Dogecoin at the moment. I'm still holding mine just in case we have whales help us out again. But excuse me, you'll see this right here, big peak, 4 hour, coming back down a little bit, tried again, came back down even more. So most of the time when you see Dogecoin having these big moves, we normally sell them or try to sell them up here or up here, and then later on it comes back down to a better price where you can accumulate even more Dogecoin, or you can just buy the same amount and take that profit into your overall portfolio. It happens a lot with Dogecoin, and I mean a lot. Same with other coins here, but it's an easier way to make money, and I believe there's less stress involved. I always have people ask me, is this the right time to buy? Is this the right time to buy? Is this the right time to buy? Most of the time by the time people ask me that question, it's because they've already missed the buying opportunity, right? Now, there are times when people are day trading or swing trading, and that's different, and they ask me the question, I'm like, okay, well, you're looking to open a new position here, you're not really looking to chase. That's different. But if we're looking at something like, let's say something like Sheeb. No, Sheeb's not a good example, it rose too fast. Oh, no, we can look at Sheeb. Most people that bought Sheeb around here or somewhere up here at these highs, okay? I bought my Sheeb down here because I wanted to literally forget about it. I didn't actually want to watch Sheeb every day because it wasn't doing anything, as you guys can see, right? But I let you guys know, though, Sheeb was in this channel, and I told everybody, when Sheeb breaks out of this channel, that's when you can buy it and you can make some good money, right? So this was the real opportune moment to be buying Sheeb for a long-term play. And you can see if you would have actually followed that advice. I know some of you guys did. I got some happy Instagram messages saying thank you. Yeah, so I was pretty happy about that. But if you just bought on the breakout itself, not as low as I did, because I just wanted to hold it and let it go. But if you just bought on this breakout, not even all-time highs, just to where it is currently, you would be up at 789%. Okay? Now, that's how I like to trade. When everything's low and not looking so hot, I will start to buy. If I see a clear breakout of something that's been holding for like that's been there for a while, like this level of resistance, it's been here for at least. It was from June 4th all the way to October 4th. So it definitely took a while. That's when I like to buy these breakouts here. FTM was something similar. There's a breakout from here to here to here. Also a breakout from. Let me see if I can actually pull it up right here. There was a breakout opportunity right here, even though it didn't look too pretty. Managed to hold on to the trend line, and then from there it bounced back up. Another breakout opportunity here, another breakout opportunity here. When you're catching on to something that has some momentum, it's much easier to buy these breakout plays. It's much harder like in the stock market because everything isn't just going up like this. A lot of times it's up and down, up and down, up and down, so you don't get the exact. But with crypto, when you sense the momentum is there, it's much easier to trust the breakouts as they occur because no matter what, as long as you're holding, you're going to be looking okay. Oh, and Sheeb is positive for the day as well, so that's kind of something nice to see as well. So here's the 15, still grinding up here bit by bit. Hopefully it's able to continue moving up here. I sold the majority of my Sheeb off right up here. So and I'm done with Sheeb for the most part. I got 20% left. I'm waiting to see where that Sheeb takes me. If it goes up even more, awesome. If it drops back down, no harm done. I take most of my profits out of Sheeb. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Doge is trying to hold here, just barely trying to hold. At least it didn't close down below it, but we'll watch it over the next few hours. There we go. Okay. Hey, Daniel Lamb. Hope you're having a very, very good evening. I saw you in the other stream, so I wanted to make sure you got that message that I was live over here. Hey, Wojak, talking about Visa. I actually don't own any Visa except for in my retirement account. We did break down, unfortunately. Let me see what's going on here. Let me just piece together the story that is Visa right now. Okay, breakdown. That's not too fun. Alright. Couldn't even hold that one. Not bad with the dividends. Right now, this is just bearish. I wouldn't really touch it until I see something more positive come out of this. Looks like it's in a pretty steep downtrend at the moment. We do have, was earnings that bad? I guess it was. And remember, guys, how credit cards and these companies earn money is every time you swipe your card. Most of you guys will have a Visa or MasterCard in America. Every time you swipe it, they collect a small little fee, and that's how they make their profit. I'm assuming that there's a lot of people not spending as much money as they once were, using their credit cards as much as they once were, maybe because gas is more expensive, food's more expensive, everything's more expensive. That means you just get to go out less and do more fun stuff less. Actually, I heard it on the news. It was kind of a weird quote. I didn't actually understand what I was listening to at the time because it seemed kind of crazy in my mind. But the news was interviewing this family that's less fortunate. And apparently, right now, because of all the supply chain issues, a lot of schools aren't getting food. And so they're having some food issues for kids. And apparently, there are some schools that give food home, like for dinner. And the mother said, because her son doesn't have food coming from the school, she can no longer go out to party and whatnot. That's a really weird thing to say, at least in my mind. It just doesn't add up. But the fact that I'm trying to say is she wasn't going to go out because of the supply chain issues and other issues probably as well. And so I think that's going to hurt Visa going forward into the holidays unless we get some crazy consumer data coming out or some crazy earnings or something like that. I would say right now, Visa, let it stick in this downtrend if you want to. I would say if you're a long-term holder, you can definitely start using this opportunity to start taking smaller positions in here for a long-term hold. I think that'd be good. But if you're looking to trade options or anything like that right now, I mean, I would say you're going to be looking only to bounce off of a couple of support levels here, because you see Visa is about to have a death cross here, not the most bullish of indicators, right? So you might have a little bit of help right here at the 205, or even let's look at the fib levels here. Well, actually, first let's see if they line up. Do they actually line up or no? Not really. They're not really lining up here. Maybe because the way COVID was, it didn't help out too much. Maybe this peak right here. Actually, hold on. This might be actually working here. A little bit of support there, a little bit of support there, a little bit of resistance here, a little bit of resistance there. Okay, this is an okay one right here. You could try to play off of this fib level here, and that fib level is currently at $207.58. That might be something, although that might have been played out today. Otherwise, you're going to use a support level right here at 205. But this is there's not really much of a pattern here. You're going to have to be really looking for a reason to buy this. I'd rather wait for an opportunity that says, hey, buy me, instead of really searching for a reason to searching for a reason to be bought, if that makes sense. I'm jumbling my words, but you get what I'm saying. I'd give Visa some time. There we go. Small little trend line here. We'll keep it up just so we actually have something to look at here. There we are. Hey, D's. Man, I'm holding myself not to buy too much Doge right now. Slowly accumulate over the next few days, and you'll be fine. Remember, guys, I did tell you. No, I told you guys Doge was going to go above 30, mostly just because of how everything else is popping, and I knew Doge was going to pop off eventually. But you know, you can definitely start accumulating some of your coins for altcoin season. Like if you guys buy right now, by the time altcoin season starts, no matter what time you guys buy the next week, you guys will be good in that like long run. Right now, it's really just about getting the best price. Or if you're looking to swing trade, I know a lot of people are not going to be happy if they buy Dogecoin at 28 cents and it goes back down to 24 over the next few weeks or something like that. They're going to be really pissed off and ticked off because they don't want to wait for altcoin season. Yeah, but if you want to do more of a swing trading, it's not really the time because Bitcoin's looking a little weak. On the flip side, if you're looking for more altcoin plays, you can definitely start buying stuff right now. Not large amounts, small amounts, nibbles. Those nibbles add up. Let's see. I have not done any research on Elon coin. I don't really play around too much with the meme coins unless I'm able to buy into them very, very early. And now there's a lot of them popping off left and right, but I haven't gotten into any of them. Let's see. Hey, no worries, Jason. Happy to help you out. And hey, Kay. Hope you're having a very, very good evening. Hey, Dana. Thank you for Bittorrent. It's doing good, making money. Thanks for you. Thanks for you for the tip. Oh, no worries. Always happy to help you out, guys. I like it a lot, so I'm hoping it goes up pretty well. Hope it goes back above a penny here pretty soon. Hey, Mesmerize, is it going to resistor on 27.29? Not sure what coin you're talking about right there. Maybe a different one. Hey Wilson. Braves win game 2. Oh, nice to see. FTX is the official crypto of the MLB. They're almost front and center. I'm sorry, wearing the exchange's logo. Yeah, I've heard some stuff about FXT. FTX. I haven't done much research on it though. I need to. Let's see. Hey, Lousy. Probably sometime in December, I would guess. Maybe if we're lucky, sometime in November. Hey, Jake, curious thoughts on ADA long term. I know it's been dipping back on. Yeah, I think ADA is good for the long term. I actually bought some over here the last few days. I like these low prices. Anytime I can get it under $2, I'm looking to buy a little bit of it. I think over the next few days, if Bitcoin looks weak, I think we can get it down to maybe 175, even 160, and I'd be more than happy to take a more of many more smaller positions on it, I would say. Hey Troy, I swear I didn't click this live, but I definitely like what I'm seeing here. Random mouse clicks. What do you call it? I've had that happen every now and again. I got like a new gaming computer mouse and everything like that a few months ago, and I am not used to these gaming mouses. They have all these weird buttons on the side. They have sensitivity buttons, and I'm like, I don't not like. There's just too much going on here. Although it lights up in a whole bunch of colors, and I can change the colors on my mouse and on my keyboard to all these crazy weird patterns. I don't really change them, but I have the ability to change them, which makes me pretty happy. Right? Let's see. Hey, Wojak, trader mistake. What do you call? I mean, I would definitely put Visa on your watch list because it looks like something good could happen out of it. I mean, the one thing we could check out here for Visa that I did not check, if I go over here to the option flow. Cheers, everybody. Oof. I can go over here to Visa. There we go. And I can actually hold on a second here. Trade flow. No, it's not gonna work here. Hold on. There's a way to kind of look in here about more like an overall data distance, not just flow. Visa bearish, calls to puts 60. Net buy premium, so there's people are selling the premiums here. Since algo sentiment bullish, the algo says it's bullish. Overall flow is bearish. Spot change 9. Okay. Put volume is increasing over the last few days, but so is call. So, one of these calls. 10.9. Yeah. It's getting more activity because it's falling down. Okay. Oh, gamma, that's nice. Let's see. It's currently at 211. It looks like a lot of these strike prices have been for 200, 220, 225. Okay, 210. Okay. So maybe 225. It looks like a lot of them are for 11.19, or maybe even 12.17. Wowza. How late are they buying these freaking puts? Somebody's expecting a crash here pretty soon. 11.19 calls around maybe a 220 strike is if you wanted to buy it. That's what you would looks like people are going for. Open interest by strikes. Okay. Yeah, 240, nobody's going to want that. Okay. Anything else here I need to look at? Premiums. 11.19, 200 strike, 5 orders. Yeah, that's 2 in the money. I mean, you could buy it in the money if you wanted to. 220. So there's not much. There's just somebody put down a big call on it. That's what happened. $462,000. Oh, that's 2023. No. 11.19, 325, 8 orders. So that's the short-term play. I would suspect if you actually do go through this play, don't hold it until expiration. Hold it and just until you make a decent profit, like 20 to 30%. Hop on off and then move on to another play. That's at least from what the hedge funds are looking at. That's what I could see their opportunity or their strategy being. Let's see. There we go. Back over to Doge. Let it go sideways a little bit more. Boom. Let's see. Hey, Justin, I don't necessarily give out a whole bunch of different coins. I mean, I like Bittorrent. That's something I'm holding for a long time. I like Ethereum in the short term. There's a coin out there called BGB. It's Bitcoin or Bitcoin. Basically, I like to go after exchange coins. So if you want to buy some coins off of KuCoin or some of the newer exchanges on the market, they have coins that have a much lower market cap. And if you think they have a good chance of surviving all this craziness in the future, I think that coins that belong to exchanges are much more reliable long-term bets than coins that are meme coins, so to speak. Because not every meme coin pops off. It's rare that they do. You have to be very lucky. But if you catch onto a coin that's part of an exchange and you just do your basic research on it, those are coins I usually like to buy. So that the BGB coin is one. I think it's like, yeah, what is it? The last time I checked out. I'm in this coin, just so you know, though. The market cap is 32 million. I hope it gets larger than that, like into $1 billion range. But again, I'm holding a long term. If you're looking for more of a short term play, you know, I do like Ethereum. I do like Ethereum as a short term play here. Of course, wait till Bitcoin finds itself, or wait till Bitcoin breaks out before buying into it. Otherwise, you're going to be in a little bit of pain if Bitcoin ends up dropping down over here for the next few hours. Hey, Seven Charleston Chan. Hey, Mike, appreciate you. Your stream. I've been here since the last bull run. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate it. I know I've been working a lot of days right here. But YouTube's a fun little gig, right? Can you please push Doge up so I can sell with profit, please? Thanks. I wish. Funny enough, one of my moderators is a whale. He's a really chill guy. He's probably partying it out tonight, but he has the ability to move the markets with his trades. It's actually pretty crazy to watch it happen in real time. Let's see. We all want money like that, right? That's why we're all trading. Let's see. Hey, Wojcik, I got a 215 November 12th call and November 19th call. I might be able to make it out with a trade with the bounce. Well, you're approaching the Fibonacci level, so maybe you are going to bounce off the Fib. I mean, if you're looking at the option flow data that came through over the last few days, and if you're looking at the Fibonacci levels and the levels of support, you should be okay for a bounce play. Just be careful about holding it past like November 12th, around there. Besides that, as long as the call isn't too expensive and the theta isn't too high, you should be okay to hold on to it. I'm just very speculative of that type of play. It's a pure play off of the option flow data, which can be very fun, but also, like, you know, sometimes they freak me out a little bit. But if we want the next runner, I'm assuming SafeMoon can run out as a meme to match the Doge sheep cap. That'd be pretty interesting. SafeMoon's been around for a while. It has been around for a while. One of my old moderators pumps it up. Well, not doesn't pump it, but he like talks about it quite a bit. I think I have a little bit of SafeMoon, but I bought it a long time ago. So it's definitely been a minute here. Wouldn't that be a put wall, and Wall Street could try to keep it above? They could try. Most of the time when I see walls like that, though, I'm usually guessing there's somewhat of a hedge. But I have been seeing a lot more negative flow coming through the markets lately that is around the middle of next year. So I'm wondering if the market just is just making sure that in case a crash does happen, because you know that in case it does happen, they're able to make money regardless because they have a lot of money like betting that the market's going to go up right now. Because remember, guys, we'll take a quick peek here. We're waiting for Bitcoin to make a move and Doge to make a move. Let's actually just go to the watch list. Cheers, everybody. Where do we want to start? Let's go to the SPY first. Broke down there. Those are selling opportunity. We did have a buying opportunity here for SPY. Where was it? Right there. Yeah, okay. And you see we're still going up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You guys will remember, I am bullish on the stock market until Jerome Powell stops printing money. For all of you guys that don't know, we talk about stocks, options, and crypto here. It's not just crypto. If you want an only crypto channel, this is not it. But we talk about stocks, and Jerome Powell is putting $120 billion of money into the stock market every single month. And this is one of the reasons why I've been so hesitant about buying large-scale put positions on any major plays right now. Like, he is just flat out pumping money straight in there. Now, the SPY right now, still looking okay. It's starting a new uptrend here. Hopefully it can continue. The Dow Jones, similar. It actually had a little bit more of a consolidation period, but it is breaking out now. And hopefully it's going to continue going up to new highs. It's going berserk right now. Now we have the NASDAQ, somewhat similar. Different color line, but the same concept. Consolidated a little bit more. Broke out. Now it's going for all-time highs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The stock market overall looks pretty darn good. Now, moving over here to oil. We're down a little bit, but overall, guys, we're still pretty high up there. The last time we were this high was all the way back in 2014. That's how bad our energy crisis is right now. Let's go to the week. There we go. This is what oil prices looks like from week to week. Okay, so we're getting back up to these levels where nobody was having fun. If you remember in American history, I think this was like, yeah, what, November 10th through the 14th? We had a little bit of unrest and stuff like that, but we had an energy problem. Right now, we're heading for that same energy problem, and gas is about to get really expensive or even more expensive. You're seeing supply chain issues get worse. Truckers are, how do I say this? Like, everything is getting worse at this moment in time. For the most part, things were pretty controlled under COVID. Around December, January, February of this year, things just started looking pretty bad. So we're having an energy crisis. That's going to cause a lot of people to not be able to spend as much money. We're going to have a supply chain crisis that is causing issues with people getting food, gas, natural gases, propane, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of issues that come around with that, and costs are going up through the roof. So eventually, that's going to hit earnings, because I don't know what a good company like Nestle, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Lay's. You may have noticed that their prices have been going up slowly, and what they have found out is even if their prices go up slowly, you guys are still buying the stuff. I think the only thing I will not buy if it goes up is Arizona iced tea. If it goes above $1, it's not worth it. Arizona iced tea. But so you're just seeing a lot of people not being able to afford some of the stuff that they've been able to afford for the past few years. And I don't, hold on a second. Okay. This is June 11th. No. Prices continue to rise. Okay, here, CNBC.com. Now this is back a few weeks ago, but basically, I'm not supporting it. Rental cars up 42%, gas up 42%, used cars up 25%, hotels 18, TVs 13, furniture 11, meat, poultry, fish, and eggs up 10, new cars up 8, appliances up 7, electricity up 5, restaurant prices up 5, rent up 3%, right? And so every time you see something like this coming through, it just means people aren't going to be able to spend as much money as they want to on all the extra fun stuff, the luxuries in life. And most of the economy in America is the luxuries of life. Do I need an iPhone? No, but I want one. I could live off of a flip phone if I really wanted to, but I mean, most people that buy iPhones actually can't afford them. It's a weird statistic, but most people that buy these things cannot afford them, even with the payments that the carrier provider gives you. So we're just seeing a lot of trouble here, but until Jerome Powell stops printing money, I'm bullish on the market. Just because all the money he's putting in there is pumping up more and more and more. Is anything else going on right now? Washington Post. Anything else I need to see? No, they don't lay out data clearly. Gosh darn it, nobody's going to read all that crap. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Hey Dave, so if I put $10 in the Bittorrent, will that make me $1 million in 2025? No. That's not how I'm looking at it. I'm looking for a 5-year plan for that one. What do I consider short term for Ethereum? What turns you away from it being a long-term option? I'm in Ethereum for a long-term play right now, but if you're looking to do a swing trade on Ethereum, it's not the right time to be buying in, right? So for Ethereum, this is why I stream every day, because we talk about all this random stuff every day. The first opportunity to real buy some Ethereum with some like real motivation, like I bought some Ethereum down here and down here, because everybody was, it was just too low not to buy, especially if you believe in crypto for the long term, right? But you had an opportunity to buy crypto right here. This was the first opportunity to buy a bunch of Ethereum right there on this breakout right here, all the way back at 2,162. This is when I accumulated a lot of it. I've also been holding it since like these days, all the way back down here. So I have a few. Now, another opportunity was from here to here, this breakout right there. That was the next opportunity to buy a bunch of Ethereum if you wanted to, because we had the momentum, we were looking okay. People can be afraid of it coming back down, but normally you just have to deal with that fear. And the next opportunity was this larger pennant that we just saw right here. And normally after each breakout, it does take a little bit of a rest. And with Bitcoin looking a little bit weaker, I would say you might be able to buy Ethereum closer to 4,100, 4,200, and you'd be able to save yourself some potential losses if you were to buy it right now, right? So I like Ethereum a lot, but right now I don't think it's worth buying it. It's freaking at all-time highs, right? I want to buy stuff when it's much lower and nobody else wants to buy it. Because usually if you just wait a little bit, okay, so in order for me to make all this profit that I did, I actually had to wait, I don't know, it's up about 100% right now. But in order to get that 100% profit, I had to wait for 101 days to recoup that. That's why these are much more longer term plays, because I could have made more than 100% with that amount of money while doing a whole bunch of other trading with leverage and whatnot. So, it just depends on how you want to use your money and how do you want to use that capital to make you more money. This is my safer plays. When I buy Ethereum long term here, these are safer plays because overall the trend is going to work out in your favor. All right. If you go to the weekly chart, overall, Ethereum is still in this upward movement. It's still moving in an upward manner. That's a better way to say it. You see stuff like Matic. All this stuff is still in the uptrend. We see a breakout here on the weekly chart. Could have bought right here, and there was a lot of ups and downs, people getting afraid and whatnot during that time zone. But breakout. Pop, right? ADA. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit different because I don't have all the technical analysis on it because it's just a new chart. But there was plenty of opportunities to buy on this breakout here. There will be another opportunity to buy on this breakout as well, where you can be looking to make some good money off it. But right now, ADA looks a little weak. I want to buy this a little bit when it comes back down to like 170s or 170s or 180s. XRP, actually XRP hasn't been doing much over, So pretty soon XRP has a chance of breaking out here. Guess what? Where I'm going to buy it. Right there. We'll coop it up a little bit and see where it goes from there. Bittorrent trying to break out right now. Smaller pennant, so it's not as powerful, but I'm going to try to... Well, I'm not going to buy anymore since I already have a bunch of it. But, that's another opportunity to for it to break out right there. Ethereum Classic broke out. Didn't really just squat. Just broke out of this downtrend. And this goes into like what trends are. I won't go stick to it too long, but... Basically, when you break a trend, it doesn't necessarily mean you're popping up, because otherwise, you'd be rich every single freaking time. What normally happens means it's breaking out of this downtrend and now it's going sideways. And I'll take a sideways trend for Ethereum Classic. Although I will say it's been looking pretty darn weak. I want this to break above $60 before I add a sizable position into it. Okay, going back over here. Doop. There we go. Hey, thanks, Troy. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Morgoth. Hey, Mike. Hope all is good. How's Loki doing? I don't actually know where he is. I think he's sleeping in my bathroom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping in my bathroom right now. I have the heater on right now. I think it might be too hot, so he likes to go get in my bathroom because it's like ice cold in there. Let's see. Hey, Michael, I'm dying on my life the second you said the only thing I'm not going to buy overpriced is Arizona iced tea. I thought the same thing in my head. Do you know Arizona, they were trying to sell it for $1.50? I know, they tried to sell it up here for like $1.29 or something like that, and I absolutely just stopped buying it. I think everybody did, and what happened is Arizona, they put the price back down to 99 cents. Buying an Arizona iced tea for over $1.29 is not worth it. If you want to buy, an expensive tea, you got to go with what's it called? Peace tea, the peace tea one. That's what you have to go. That's what you have to go for. Or they have another one they have another tea, but I hate that tea. It's the one that's like golden something. It tastes disgusting. It's supposed to be like $4 a bottle instead of like the normal cans that are cheap. But yeah. Hey Ken, when you actually find the options you want to purchase on a particular day, what are the worst and best times to buy? I prefer to buy towards the end of the day, personally. You will have seen those. So when I showed you guys these plays a few days ago, here. Okay, and you're seeing overall a couple days ago I was up $2,000, but I was down a little bit here. I wish I had one that showed the actual percentage, but this is fine for now. Oh no, let me see. I have to have a better one than that up because that's the older one. No, it's data. I'm just trying to find one that has the percentage gains. Here we go. Okay. This doesn't have the CHPT one I just added a few days ago, but here we go. Okay. So you see, overall, well, let me actually make sure I made money today. Let's go to scroll. Oh, why didn't it go down? Okay, well, I'm assuming it was like $1,000, $2,000, something like that. Most of these plays that I bought, they were all bought too early. The only difference, and you see this with Cone, not Cone, Redfin especially. What you want to do just to make sure a breakout is a breakout on the daily chart. If I go over here to RDFN, I'm thinking it's going to break out on next week, and that's why the only reason I'm still holding my play right there. So I bought it right here throughout the middle of the day. So if I October 21st. Okay, it's not gonna. 15-minute chart maybe. No, okay. So this line kind of glitches out for me sometimes. I need to change it to array here. But this was actually breaking out above that line. I know it looks weird, but this line was lower. Think of it like that, okay? Now, it was up there for only the morning time. So I bought this in the morning. Normally when I buy these, I buy them like within the last hour of the close because I want to make sure that they actually going to close above this level. In order for a breakout to be confirmed on the daily chart, the candle has to be able to close above the trend line. If it does not, that it has not broken out. It's attempted to break out, but it really hasn't. And that's what happened here, right? That's why when you go right here, you see that there's a go back up here. Oh, geez, it's not going to work out. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I done messed up. Okay, whatever. Well, let me just delete it. And because it didn't break out, this is the weekly chart. That's why it's so weird. Okay. Right here. Since it didn't really break out, no. I have no idea what this chart is now. Okay, whatever. Because it didn't break out, it didn't close above that line. You saw it come back down over the last few days, and that breakout was right here. There we go. Okay. Or this chart looks so much different than I thought. Just in days. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so because of that, it ended up coming back down, and I'm down money because of it. Sorry for that kind of ramble, guys. I don't know why this looks so much different than I was just looking at a couple seconds ago. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it all too long. But that's my point. You just got to be careful when you buy. I prefer to buy before close. When I don't, I've been burned quite a few times. And an example of that, not today, but over the last few days, you might have seen the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500. They were kind of doing okay, but the last like half an hour of the trading day, they just freaking drop like a rock. That's when you start to have those types of problems. Oh, BKKT came back up a little bit. That's nice to see. Yeah, I think it's getting pumped up. All right. Let's see. Hey, oh, Doge's price is frozen. I can fix that very fast. Let me see. Dogecoin. Is it frozen? Don't think so. Maybe me clicking on it will fix it or something like that. Ethereum Classic is also very slow. That thing never likes to move. Hey Jake, thanks for I got in right around 1850. Misunderstood thought you didn't like it overall long term. Oh no, I love it long term. No, I love it. In the next few weeks I wanted to get to 5,000. Yeah, don't worry, but man, I love Ethereum. It could also be that I've been drinking here tonight. This is my. I know that there's a lot of new people in the stream, so Friday nights are definitely more relaxed. I'm not like just talking straight crypto. I kind of go off into all these weird tangents. We kind of grab some scotch, whiskey, bourbon, beer, White Claws, whatever you want to call them. I don't drink White Claws, but you get my point. And we just kind of chill and hang out. And we, if you guys have any questions, I can definitely help you out there. Let's see. Hey Keegan, Michael, is it a long move to smart move to long Doge? I believe it is, but you have to have a realistic expectation of when you want to sell it. That's why I think people are having issues. I'm going to start scaling out of my Dogecoin around 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents. If it goes up to 90 cents, $1, awesome. I'm going to have some Doge left over, and I'll definitely let it ride. But I just want to lock in some good profits for myself and keep my portfolio growing. Because in that time frame, there's also going to be a lot of other stuff popping off, and I need to move my money around left, right, every which way if I'm going to be able to do as much trading as I want to do. During the altcoin seasons, I may be trading for up to 20 hours a day, then taking the next 20 hours off and on and on and on, doing a whole bunch of crazy trading. Because whenever there's momentum, you gotta like trade that momentum as much as you can. And if you guys haven't done it before, here you guys go. Let me see. I use this as well as a bunch of other exchanges here. This gives you leverage on one. I have a link to it down below, I think, in my description. But basically, this allows me to use leverage trading. So instead of making a % profit if Bitcoin goes up 1%, I can make 50% profit if Bitcoin goes up 1%. Now on the flip side, if Bitcoin goes down 1%, I could lose 50%. So leverage is a little bit risky, but if you know how to trade, it's definitely worth it. And if you guys do want to like join some of these more professional exchanges and whatnot, I have links down below. But I will tell you, stick with 1x leverage at first, because that means no leverage at all, and then over time move it to 2 to 3 to 4 and see how you like it before. And like, because if you try to go like a max leverage on your first trade, you're most likely going to make a bunch of money, or you're going to lose your whole portfolio. So please don't do that. Right? Let's see. Hey Alan Time, hope you're having a very, very good evening, my man. Happy to see you. Hey man, if you're looking to buy Dogecoin, I would say you're not going to be buying it in bulk. You're probably going to be buying it every few days here, or every few hours if you want to. I would say you can buy a small position right now around this 28 cent level. Otherwise, what I'd be doing is I'd be putting like $50 a day into it, and if it continues to fall down, you can lower your average from there. I don't recommend buying a large bulk position at this moment in time for any crypto actually. What we're waiting on right now is either Bitcoin to fall down and continue this move down here. Let me go to Bitcoin on the 4 hour, because you see it's getting rejected. We're gonna wait for it to continue to get rejected back down here to 59,000, 60,000, somewhere around there, or we're gonna hope that whales come in with a lot of volume, push us up over this breakout opportunity, where then we can go sideways and try to break out above $67,000 sometime next week, sometime, right? But because Bitcoin's kind of in this weird position where it is close to resistance, you're not going to really want to be wanting to buy a bunch of coins right now unless they're doing their own independent boom at the moment, or rally, whatever you want to call it, right? Go back to the 50-minute chart. There we go. Hey Jared, thank you so much for the Ruby. Oh, I love these little messages. Thanks. Hey Island Time, member for 7 months. Oh my gosh, Island Time, I think you're one of my first members right here. And go Braves. Oh yeah, I heard the Braves won tonight. I think somebody else told me that as well. Hey Dana, have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Let's see. What are you drinking out here in Long Island? Everyone drinks that White Claw. LOL, not a big fan. I've had a White Claw, I think, once. I'm not sure if I actually remember the experience. I don't know if it was White Claw or something else. Who knows? But right now I'm drinking some Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark. It's really good. I bought some really fancy scotch or something like that, but it tastes too sweet for me to want to drink. It's like a $150 bottle. I regret it so much buying it. I should have just bought the stuff I know I like. Lucid, yeah, Lucid Motors. Last time I checked that, I think it was popping. If you bought it on the breakout, awesome, but most people probably didn't. You saw it right here. It didn't even close above it, so I wouldn't have bought this in the first place. I own Lucid Motors, but only in my retirement account. I think it's a good long-term hold. Right now, it's getting pumped up pretty well. You know, at this point, it really comes down to how much short float it has. If there's going to be a short squeeze, a more intensive short squeeze. 27 short float. This definitely can go higher. You know, this is what I call the roulette stocks, where, you know, it's pumping up a lot. You can lose a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. You could put some money on it right now, especially if it's able to break above this $43.86 level. That'd be really nice to see. Let me see what's going on here with the options. Cheers, everybody. Woo. Flow suggested bullish. A lot of calls over the last couple days. A lot more money being spent on calls than puts. 55 million versus 9 million. Yeah, Gamma, 1029, that's about today. 11.540. So these calls are not too much out of the money right now. I'm looking at. Right now we have Lucid Motors at $37, and we have strike prices going from $40 to $38, $35 to $42. So people are being pretty cautious as they approach this. Open interest 40, yeah. Okay, we just talked about that. 95. Some people, okay, I'll say this. Some people are taking these $95 dollar calls, and they're willing to, they're putting some capital behind it just in case it goes parabolic. I'm expecting those calls to be fairly cheaper. Probably, especially for, I'd probably buy them for the 19th, not just the 5th, just in case it has another opportunity here. But, you know, there's an opportunity to make some money here. Calls, not many puts. 40 strike price, 11.5. Most of the money is there for that 11.5 expiration at a $40 strike price. Don't know how much the money they paid for it, though. That could be a little bit expensive. But, you know, if you're trying to buy some options on it, that's the thing. I'd say the safer thing is to do stocks, but if you have a few bucks to put on some options, not a bad idea. Let's see. Hey, Ripship, is this a bull flag? Yeah, it's a bull flag, but we still have to break out of it before we can expect anything good to happen, right? Hey, Ken, I bought Lucid before it cracked, but I'm afraid to do options. No, don't go to options. If you're afraid to do options, don't do it. Wait and practice. If you do want to practice options, just go to Webull, or, you know, I like TD Ameritrade. Practice paper trading. Paper trading options is the best thing you can do before actually putting your own money in there. Options can be very volatile, and remember, you see my portfolio right here, right? Actually, let me use a different example so you can actually see that the profit loss on the bottom. So even though I'm losing money on a couple different plays, losing money, I'm also making it. But if you didn't buy every single one of these calls, you could be down a little bit on Cone, you could be down a little bit on Redfin, you could be down a little bit on AYX, you could be down a little bit on AE or something like that, right? So you got to be very careful with options. My most bullish one right now is the EIX call. That one was a pure mover. Why did I buy EIX actually? What did I There was a specific reason. I know if I look it up on here, I'll look at it. I'll see in a second. Oh, it's utilities. Okay, yeah, okay. So if you guys didn't know, over the past few days, we've I told this on the other channel. We saw utilities making a big move. Where was it? Okay, well, there was a couple days where utilities was making a big move, and so I pretty much hopped onto that ride. Right now, it looks like utilities is actually towards the bottom. Yeah, on the bottom. But utilities was making a move a few days ago, and I was like, okay, well, utilities is getting a random pump up here. Maybe I need to buy into one of the plays. And I found it over here using the screener, one of my presets, the breakout preset, right? And I found it over there, and I didn't buy a lot. I bought, I think, like 50 calls or so. But so far, look at that. Easy peasy breakout, and it's continuing to go up higher. I'm looking to sell most of mine on Monday, and then from there I'm going to leave about 10 calls in there, so 20% of my calls, and I'm going to see how it does during the earnings report. So I'm hoping that I'll have some decent gains there. And this is the one that I bought. See, I bought this a little bit early, but lucky it actually ended up closing above it. If it would have closed below it, it probably would have come back down to 56, and I'd been losing a bunch of money right there. There we go. I heard Toyota is making a new car. Now everyone is doing their EV cars. Oh, yeah. I mean, I expect most EV plays to do fine over the next few years. I expect major dealerships to do fine as well. I mean, guys, remember I bought. I've been holding Ford for a while, even though it was really low, because I never thought Ford would actually go bankrupt or anything like that. I always just assumed Ford would eventually find their way to come back up, and the market would finally forgive them and start buying them back up again. Which over time they slowly have. But I think over the last few days, actually Ford's come down a little bit. Let me make sure. It's up a little bit today. No, it's okay. No, okay, it came down a little bit here. Let's see, that wasn't a good breakout opportunity there at all. But it got saved from a death cross there. But yeah, I bought Ford back during the COVID pandemic, and it was around $4. I think my average right now is like $4.75, so I didn't get the bottom, but just right around here. So I'm happy with it. You're never going to find Ford at that price again for a while. Like it's all the way back to the prices it was back in 2013, right? What's the all-time high here actually for Ford? All-time high for Ford is all the way back up here at $37. Now, I don't think we're going to get there, but I think we have an opportunity to break above this high right here and try to go up a little bit further. If that happens, oh my gosh, that'd be very, very interesting. And you see there's a pretty straight line from here to here. That could be an opportunity to buy as well. That's probably why we saw this little spike, this little peak right there. Oh, and you had a golden cross right here as well. That was another opportunity to buy, but yeah, that's okay. Alrighty. That Lucid car is dope. I like the Lucid cars, but I think the Lucid cars are supposed to be some of the most expensive, which is going to make it hard to buy, especially with these more expensive prices coming out of the market. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Michael. How low do you think Doge will go before the next breakout? Thanks. Maybe back down to 24, 23 if Bitcoin takes a pretty big drop here and it does not break out. Maybe back down to that low. I would have limit orders in place just in case, maybe around 23 cents, 24 cents, 25 cents. So if it does end up having a little bit of a flash dip like it does every now and again, like a lot of other coins do, you'll be able to soak up some decent prices there. I don't know how I feel about it going back down, like grinding down at 23 cents or 22 cents, whatever. Like it actually just like slowly going down there and holding. I think it would mostly happen with a with a large flash crash that like drops it for the price down really fast, comes back up. So I would have some limit orders set up, and I wouldn't really be waiting so much for it to happen. The safest limit order I can say is probably put down a 22 cent, a 23 cent, just in case. And if that looks okay, that'd be fine. You could also try to go down to 20 if you want to, and just have a position just in case. But I hesitate to say that because the chances of Dogecoin going to 20 cents, while not impossible, not too likely. And when you do place the limit order down, it does lock up the capital and your account just to make sure. So if it does happen, the order will execute immediately, which is good. But at the same time, it does lock up that money, so you're not spending on anything else. Hey Courtney, also, do you put your option picks video on a certain day? Not really. It's usually whenever I make it. I didn't find anything really exciting today, so I'm gonna take some more time to look for some stuff tomorrow. I actually streamed a little bit longer than I wanted to today, because we were having a good conversation, and yeah, I didn't find anything really exciting in my mind I'm hoping tomorrow I'm going to spend some more time looking for options breakouts, and I'll put a video out. But remember, I'm doing all these new videos on my other channel now because for some reason I've been posting videos on this channel for a while that are not streaming content, and people don't get the notifications, so nobody watches the videos. I think like, and granted, I have like 50,000 subscribers, 57,000, 56,000 subscribers right now, and I am and like there are less than 1,000 people watching the videos, and I ask people, and I run polls every now and again, did you get the notification for the new video? And they say no. And then they miss out on the options play, then they try to chase the options play, then they lose money on the options play because they're trying to chase, and then I feel bad about putting the options play up there in the first place. So most of these new plays are going to be on my well, all the plays are going to be on my other channel, and the other channel right now only has like 154 subscribers, so it's not like it's doing great by itself, but I think people that are subscribed are getting the notifications, and they're able to see what's going on basically. And thank you so much. Oh, no worries, happy to help you out. If you ever have a question on what my current breakout plays are, just ask. Right now, I'm not. Like I said, I haven't seen anything worth buying at this moment in time, but that's because I didn't have much time to look at them today. Mostly because I was helping my mom out and playing with my dog, because my dog has been like really like, when I work a lot with Bitcoin streaming and whatnot, he gets very dulled out because I'm not playing with him outside the whole day like I normally am. I'm doing some yard work in the back, and I'm trying to build a fire pit back there right now. Like I got all the stones and the dirt, gotta dig it out, all that crap. So I'm trying to build a little bit of a fire pit, so, and a little bit of like a smoke tent type of thing, since it rains a lot here in the Pacific Northwest, and there's like a lot of freaking acorns in my backyard. I'm gonna sit in a little tent, fire pit, having fun, and I'll be able to watch my dog and I'll let him get all the exercise he wants. And then since my Wi-Fi is pretty darn powerful, I can pull my laptop out there. I'll bring a table out there if I really wanted to, and do a little bit of work out there where my dog's playing around. So, but basically, he's needy, and I haven't been there for him as much in the last few days because Bitcoin's been popping, and Dogecoin had that big spike a couple days ago. Hey Monica, Bittorrent is continuing to break along with TRX. Yeah, those two like each other pretty much. Bittorrent, I mean, I don't know. Usually, 15. It is breaking out here. Let's see the day candle. Probably end up testing out this 200 daily moving average. It might even get knocked down because of that, and then we'll have to try again. But I would say this current level of resistance, you can see actually try it right there as well. Current level of resistance is about 0.004098, somewhere about there. So that's where I could see it going over the next few hours, as long as Bitcoin does not fall off a freaking rock right now. As long as Bitcoin stays kind of steady Eddie, that can go up to that 0.004 level. 0.00484, somewhere around there, pretty close to that level. Anything else moving right now? Shiba's still up a teeny bit. I guess it's okay. It's still grinding down here. It's not much. It could just be playing another bull trap here, but it's nice to see it up a little bit. FTM. Oh, this thing has come down hard after its pop a little bit ago. Yowza. Okay. I'll have to make another video here. I'm still making my tutorials for you guys. I will have to make another video for you guys tomorrow about limit orders, like what I just recommended to Courtney. A lot of time, guys, you guys don't actually have to like be there when your order executes. Sometimes you can just place a limit order, so if it has a crazy spike, you can buy that lower price and automatically be looking at some good profits right afterwards. So that may be something I'm probably gonna make a video about that as well. But I gotta be very precise about how I word stuff, because I don't want you guys like planting little minefields everywhere with limit orders, because the price can continually fall after it hits your order. So you gotta be careful about that as well. Hey computer guy, what's up my man? I hope you're having a very, very good probably evening, afternoon, depending on where you're at in the United States. Well, actually no, it's evening. It's 9:30 over here on the West Coast. Hey Roman, once Bittorrent hits 0.01 or above all this alt season, should you sell all of your position and then buy back in when it goes down a lot in the bear market? Bittorrent tends to tank a lot in the bear market. So theoretically, yes. For me, it's probably going to be closer to maybe 50 to 75%, just out of that weird circumstance that it doesn't crash back down. I know it's going to come back down, but just me being me, I'm always so cautious about this type of stuff. But yes, I would say above a penny. I know you said above, so more of above a penny though. When it does hit those all-time highs, and I start to see a lot of crazy stuff happening, yes, I will sell off a large chunk of my Bittorrent and buy it back down to a lower price. Not to take profits, but only to take accumulate more coins. A lot of other coins, I will take out my profits though. Like Matic, I'm gonna take all my Matic out, take the profits, and look to buy back Matic a little bit lower. But it'll be like weeks before I buy. Because remember, when these crashes happen, there's bag holders, so it comes down slowly, pop up, fake bull trap, comes back down even more and more and more. Then everybody starts saying, "Oh my gosh, I lost my mortgage on it. Oh my gosh, we're going down to zero." And that's when you start buying back up coins, right? You got a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, over time. But yeah, that's a decent way to do it. Let's see, hey Mesmerize, we're back up to 29 cents. Yeah, I'm waiting. Right now, it's just kind of grinding. I just want to see it continue to move up. As far as Dogecoin is concerned, right, it's most likely going to come back down here. I'm hoping that it'll at least try to stay stable around the 50, around here at 27. But right now, it needs another catalyst or something to boost it back up here. Until that happens, I would say Dogecoin is still in a downtrend here. That's why it's okay to start accumulating a small amount of position here, but you don't want to be buying bulk right now for Dogecoin. You see the volume has actually been increasing over the last few hours as well down here, right? There you go. I would say it's due for some volatility in the next few hours. Whether it's good or bad, remains to be seen. Hey Rodriguez, I've heard of Saitama Inu. I don't own any. I think it's fine if you want to do a little bit of day trading. I wouldn't recommend buying it after it's kind of popped off so much. You want to buy it when it's low, not high. Can I check Ethereum Classical? Yeah, we can do this one more time here. There you go. Still grinding up, barely held on to its own trend line here. If it breaks above the $60 level, $60.43, I don't even know where that level came from. I think it's an old level of support here. If it's able to break above that level, I think it can go back up to maybe $72, $75 in the next couple weeks. So I see this as an okay opportunity to start buying, but until Bitcoin stabilizes here or until Bitcoin itself breaks out, I'm going to see if I can buy this a little closer to maybe $49, $50 range. Oops. Yeah. And I would say that for most coins, guys. If you guys are looking to buy some crypto, take small pieces right now because we don't really know if Bitcoin's going to break out or if it's going to continue to fall back down after getting rejected here, right? We want to make sure it has a chance of going back up. I hate relying on Bitcoin to make a move for the altcoins to go. Yeah, no worries, Roman. Happy to help you out, man. Let's see. Hey, computer guy. Can't see what's on the coin you're browsing. Oh, just listen to the coin I say before I start typing stuff up. Usually somebody will say, hey, look at this. And they'll say, okay, Bittorrent. And I'll say, oh, Bittorrent. Then that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Nothing like throwing away the home equity loan at the wall. You'd be surprised how many times people do it. You would be surprised how many times people do that crazy stuff. I do not know why people throw such large amounts of money in the crypto world. I mean, you can, but man, at least buy low, sell high. I hate when they put all the money down on something that's already high. It makes absolutely no sense, especially when all the money they put in there is enough to actually change the price just a tad. So that's why I'm saying when if you want to do a play like that, you got to hold it for a long time. You have to buy during a bear market, and then when it goes back up, you have to be able to scale out of it reasonably over time and lock in those profits because you got to pay off the interest on that loan you just took. Let's see. Hey Morgoth, you've been buying Doge at all the low dips. That's not bad. There's some people that have been doing that. People like that, like accumulating like you are, you're waiting for that big ultra move in altcoin season. Then you're gonna be making a bunch of money on that one. Let's see. Hey Wojak, I'm back. Oh, I didn't even notice you left. I might have missed your message right there. Hey guys, this is a good time to buy SHIB. If you want to buy SHIB right now, you can. I'm not buying it. I sold 80% of my SHIB a few days ago before it dropped. I'm happy with where I sold. The last 20%, I'm letting it ride. I don't know how much more juice that sucker has, but I'm willing to leave 20% of my investment in there for a long-term hold, or a few weeks more at least. Let's see. Hey Morgoth, let's see how it will be on Monday if it lows 200. Let's see. Oh, okay, you're talking to Nikki, okay. Let's see. Hey Roman, have a very good night, my man. I hope you have a good time at your gig tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow morning here it's going to be raining and pouring down, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see. Move this right here. Let's see. Okay, we should be fine. Okay. Hey, no worries, Roman. Always happy to help you out. Will Shiba reach 1 rupee? I have no idea what a rupee is worth versus American dollars. I know it will not reach a penny. So that may help you maybe, but I know it won't reach a penny. Let's see. Can I bring a Matic? What are your thoughts long term for it? I think it's okay long term. I prefer to do a little bit of day trading on it or swing trading, I guess, or maybe. I like to just play on these simple breakouts here, right? Buy, buy, buy. It had some momentum behind it. It was worth it. There was also one from here to here to here, which is a buy as well. Long term, I think Matic is fine. I like it. I wouldn't be buying it right now. I'd be buying it closer to maybe like under $1.90, maybe $1.85-ish, somewhere around there. Long term, I think it's fine. I'm gonna hold on to some for long term, or I have some for long term, but you know, I don't have a lot of money behind it. I like to trade it during the altcoin season because the swings are just insane. I mean, look at these swings. Crash, boo. And I make money longing, I make money shorting. So Matic is great for altcoin season. It just has these massive pumps and crashes. Like just imagine this, like this is, I guess this is a big bump right here. Imagine being up 188% in 13 days, or not even 13 days, 188% in 5 days, but then imagine that you could also be down 72% the next 5 days. The swings on this thing are insane, and it's one of my favorite reasons why I like to day trade this. See the swings like that? For long-term holding, yeah, it's going to be fine. I don't think it's ever going to become like a crazy meme thing, but Matic, like my terminology for Matic during the last bull run was Matic was doing Matic things, because whenever I looked at it, it was having a nice big boom day. And when I see that, I'm really enticed to like day trade it, have fun with it, swing trade it, whatever. But most of the time it ends up being day trading. And then long-term holding, it'll make you money long-term. I just recommend buying during the crash spots, because this thing loves to plummet. Like it was all the way down here at 64 cents at one point. I like to buy Matic only after a huge market run and a crash for long-term holds. Until then, it's a little bit more of the day trading that I prefer off these major moves with leverage. So those gains can kind of really good. Let's see. Hey Muhammad, is it worth having an investment in Litecoin? I mean, I would say yes, just because it's one of the major coins out there. I don't have a lot of money in Litecoin. I just have a little bit of money in Litecoin, but I'm holding it for a long-term play. I'm not swinging Litecoin. I'm not day trading Litecoin. I don't do anything with Litecoin besides have a small position for a long-term hold. Maybe just to say I have some, but it has not lived up to any expectations that I've had for it or anybody I know's expectations for Litecoin. Maybe one day it'll finally make a move or do something really exciting. But you know, it's just kind of chugging along, and you know, it's kind of, it's like it's got a mutual fund in my mind, right? Oops. This chair is kind of freaky. But yeah, so yeah, it's okay to have it. I mean, there's better plays out there, but it's nothing wrong with just owning some. Oh hey boy, you taking a nap? Yeah, good little head rubs. Oh yeah. Okay. My dog's out and about. He heard me talking pretty loud. Hey Matt. Have you guys seen Shiba Inu wallet that holds almost 5.7 billion position and from 8,000 invested in August 2020? Absolutely ridiculous. It makes me question my life choices at this point. Most people don't buy at those low points because it's so hard. But I mean, that guy, he made a wonderful plan. He should. Well, I don't know how he's going to sell all that, but you know, he's done a very good job at selling it so far. Let's see what's going on right here. But I have not even checked that wallet yet. But it is crazy to think about how many people have that much money and they're just from doing some good plays. I know, boy. I'll take you outside in a few minutes. I've got a few more minutes left, yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have any more questions or anything like that? I want to. It looks like the chat's kind of quieting down here. Let's see right here. Hey, Mike. I think the Utah bots advertising Shiba on some of these comments on repeat every night. Oh, I believe it. I mean, there's so many spammers online. I mean, I can barely keep track of them all. Bitcoin looks a little bit bearish, guys. But remember, guys, over here to YouTube, I don't think there's any right now because I know they've been getting reported a lot. But if I go over here to Sheeb, and I go to live. No, these ones are fine. Maybe this one. Let's see. Okay, right here. Right here is a... No, let's see, wait. Yeah, this is a scam site right here. So they want you to give them Sheeb, and they're supposed to give you back more Sheeb, okay? This is an old conference from, I think, early July, I believe. This is not happening right now. There is really not 7,000 people watching right now. This is all fake bots, okay? And what's happening is these guys are trying to get you to go to this website, give them money, and then when you give them money, they're supposed to give you more money back. But in reality, they're not going to give you any money. Which is why if you go to the like-dislike ratio, you can turn this off and on. I think I had mine off for a while, actually. But you see, if I like, dislike, I can't actually see what my result is, so they don't want people to see what it is. So what I would do here is I would do report and spam or misleading, choose one. Scams or fraud. Next. Fake scam asking for coins and promising, I can't see my things, to give back more but never do. I don't know. Please take down this scam page or scam channel. I don't know. Part of it is what I feel bad about when I do this, when I report these things. Usually the channels end up getting terminated by YouTube. When in fact sometimes these people see this is not a Sheeb stream. This is somebody else's stream right here. I don't know who it is. They posted videos back in July. This is the real owner of the channel. This channel was hijacked, stolen, right? And then it was changed over to Sheeb, and then they put out a live stream event. And then, that's what's going to happen. Now people are watching it. It's not really 7.5 thousand people. It is a scam. These are all bots watching it. But because of that, there's going to be a lot of new traders out on the market. They're going to be looking at this video and say, oh, if I give them my Sheeb, they're going to give me back more Sheeb. Oh my gosh. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking there's no such thing as an idiot that would do that. But there are people that are that stupid or that naive, or let's say naive because let's not be mean. But you get what I'm saying, okay? And you can see how Elon Musk says, I'm giving away Shiba at this website. It's all a scam. So, guys, please be very careful because there are scams like this all over YouTube. And for the most part, YouTube doesn't do much about them. Let's see. Shiba Inc., I don't know. Let me see this thumbnail. Another scam. Again, right there, another one. I'm giving away Shiba at events, whatever. Another scam. Does this guy have a thing? You think this guy was posting whatever this is, whatever this was, and then all of a sudden he just turned into a sheep stream? No, he had a bunch of subscribers. He lost his password because he was probably phished, and because of that, he's probably going to lose his channel because of the scam right here. Go again. You usually look for the stuff that has the large views. That's what you're usually looking for. Like this guy has 500. That's realistic. This guy's 74. Realistic. 1 realistic. 600 realistic. 1.3 realistic. Okay. But when you start to get to these very large ones, like 7.8 thousand or whatnot, or anything else here, 2.6. I don't know about this. Maybe another scam one. They're all around here, guys. There's so many scams. So like again, if you see one, feel free to report it. But man, oh man, there's just too much scam out there around the crypto world. I'm trying my best to control it on my channel, but my channel is getting hit with spam every day, and the mod's like the only line of defense I really have besides me taking some time out of my day. And so it's it's so bad. It really is bad. And there's going to be a whole bunch of new traders that fall for these scams. Anything else in here? Shiba Inu, another one. Here's a different layout. It's all different layouts, but it's all the same thing. So guys, just protect yourself from it. I try to do these PSAs every now and again. I need to have a better thumbnail down here because my thumbnail sucks. But for my sheep, I'm still trying to learn how to do technical analysis. I like these types of thumbnails, but I need to practice it a little bit here. Let's see, anything else? Any more? No, looks like that's about it for now. Oh, that one doesn't have even a thumbnail. But yeah, so just please be careful about it, guys. Please be very careful. There's gonna be a lot of scam sites asking you to give them money. Please do not do it. You will not be fun. You will not, you will not have a good experience by trying to give them money for more money. It doesn't. The world doesn't work like that, right? Let's see right here. Hey Dylan, you're the best, man. Love your content. Hey, I appreciate it, man, a lot. Thank you very, very much. Let's see. Let's see. Hey Michael, think you will ever try subscriber mode? Oh, as far as what do you call it? Yeah, well then they subscribe and then they unsubscribe when YouTube takes them off, and that hurts the channel overall. Like I could do that right now. I'll probably what, I got like another 15 minutes until the stream is probably over because I have to go take my dog out. I can do subscriber, any duration, and save, and you guys will see that pretty soon. When it gets really packed in here, normally it's a members only, so it can be pretty intense. That's crazy. So many people want to get into sheep game that's so easy it's a scam. Oh yeah. Well, remember, it's not just the people that are new to trading. Sometimes it's people that have been in trading for maybe a few weeks or so. They have a bunch of sheep. Maybe they're down on their sheep. Maybe they've lost some money. And because they've lost some money, they're like, oh my gosh, I have no chance. But if I double my sheep right now, if I give them 20 million sheep, they're going to give me back 40 million sheep, right? And so, and then they're like, but then they never get their sheep back. And then it goes from like a 10%, 20% loss all the way down to a 100% loss. It's sad. It really is sad, right? Let's see. Hey Morgan, all that YouTube pump helps the scammer to cash in. Sad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those sons of scams. There are scammers out there. Come on, Loki. All right. I know. I don't want you using the bathroom. I'll pet your head till you go to the bathroom. There you go. A little massage. A little puppy massage. Let's see. Hey, you could try it, but it doesn't have to be normie. Most of the time it is. I mean, the views are slowly picking up here. People are getting more excited about crypto. Eventually it'll do it. Back when my stream was going crazy during the last altcoin season, we had literally like over 10,000 people here. And so, like, watching the stream, asking questions and whatnot. And so what I had to do is sometimes when people, like, so every single time there was a small dip with Bitcoin, there'd be a whole bunch of people coming on to my stream saying, oh my gosh, we're crashing, sell, 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 crash, 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 over and over and over again. Don't bite me. And so basically when that would happen, I would have to go to subscribers only mode. Actually, I don't even think there was a subscribers only mode during that time. Don't dig in. I have a chicken meatball in my pocket from when he's good, but he's trying to eat it out of my pocket. But yeah, so I had to turn it to members only mode. So that means the people that only have the green names, those are the only ones that are able to talk, right? And eventually it'll come back down to that again, just because of how crazy it gets. But usually it's members only for like 20 minutes at some points, just because the stream is too crazy, and I don't want to turn comments off all the way. And we just need some time to like fix it. Like if I go, I won't show you guys right now, but I can go into my channel and I can show you guys every single person that is hidden from the channel. It's thousands of people, thousands and thousands of people. My finger is not a hot dog. Do not dare bite it. Don't scratch me. What do you call? But yeah, so it can definitely be a hassle. But most of you guys are subscribed, right? Most of the time, you guys are subscribed, so it doesn't really cause me too many problems. Let's see. But yeah, so right now, yeah. I'll say this before I head off here later on tonight, guys. Bitcoin does look a little bearish. What's going to save us right now is whales, and I usually don't bet on whales. So I would say right now Bitcoin looks a bit weak. I mean, I told you guys this a little bit ago here, but this is more of the time to short Bitcoin, at least until it hits that yellow line right there on the 15. It looks like it's falling down. It's gonna increase its downturn. It looks like everything else is coming down a little bit as well right now. Not so much Dogecoin, but everything else. Dogecoin likes to do its own thing and kind of goes sideways for the most part until it drops like a rock. Let's see. What do I think about hamster coin? I have no idea, man. Sorry, like I don't usually buy those types of coins like that. I look for coins that have something like really going on. That hamster coin seems like it's just kind of a meme coin without anything happening on the back end there. Hey Morgoth, haha, Loki, he really keeps you busy. Cute, for real. This dog is yeah, he's a little pain, but he's fun and he's growing really fast and he just wants to play. We'll play when we go outside. I'll put my shoes back on and we'll be running around back there. I got a pretty decent sized backyard, so only thing is, I live by a forest. On the other side of my backyard fence, there's coyotes. So I mean, they're afraid of me, but they're probably not too afraid of Loki yet until he grows up a little bit more. Hey Kevin, so I might sound silly, but as a new investor, I've heard you say we are heading into the season. Any way you could dive deep into what that is? Oh, altcoin season. So what happens during so we have Bitcoin, right, which is Bitcoin. Then we have usually all the other coins, and those are called altcoins, alternative coins to Bitcoin. Okay, because back in the day, most people actually would buy those coins using Bitcoin. So you'd buy Ethereum with Bitcoin. You would buy Dogecoin with Bitcoin. I know I have a meatball in my pocket. It is not for you to eat right now. Oh my god, you're drooling all over me. Ugh. Sorry, dog problems. But basically, that's how it's kind of started off with. And now when we talk about altcoin season is when Bitcoin finds usually an all-time high, and it's kind of staying up there. It's kind of just holding. And then what happens is all the other altcoins are pushing up all at the same time, getting crazy pumps, doing all this type of crazy stuff where you're seeing these altcoins have massive gains. So if I go over here to the day chart, this is where Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs last time. Okay, you can see how it was much more gradual and okay. Now let's take a look at something like a Bittorrent. This was Bittorrent's move in altcoin season. Boom. Matic's moved during altcoin season. Boom. Dogecoin's moved during altcoin season. Boom. Anything else here? Dot. More gradual, but still a nice move right there. Actually, well, this actually has a whole different chart here. Dude, wait, stop biting stuff. That is an expensive piece of furniture. It is not for you to bite. Anything else here? Luna. I mean, now this all looks pretty small compared to all that movement, but big boom movement. So you see the altcoins having a large amount of force behind them, and they just start to go crazy. Dude, why are you biting my shoe? My dog is getting pissed off at me. And then there's one other thing. What causes this is the Bitcoin dominance is going down. And if you ever want to see what Bitcoin dominance is, you can head over to coinmarketcap.com. At the very top up here, you see this Bitcoin dominance. And you'll see right now Bitcoin is at 44% dominance. And let me scroll down right here. Okay. And let's go to the last 3 months. You can see over the last 3 months, Bitcoin has slowly been trying to gain dominance. And over the past, actually, I want to say week or so, we went down from 47% dominance to 44% dominance. So only about a 3% drop here. But what you saw is other coins starting to pop off. So let me get out here. Get all these other ones off. There you go. What you saw actually was Ethereum go from 17% dominance all the way up to close to 20% dominance, 19.5% dominance. That's one of the reasons you saw altcoins here as well. Others gain some dominance as well. Actually, almost more dominance in Ethereum, and that's kind of the process that goes behind it. Next time you see, this is what it looked like during altcoin season. You see Bitcoin dominance just freaking plummet. That's altcoin season for you right there. All these other plays go up, but overall Bitcoin dominance just crashes like a rock. That's when you know stuff is going to look pretty good. Then, of course, it kind of stabilizes because everybody sells everything out and goes to, like, Tether and whatnot, which you saw Tether. Like, when you see the crash happen, everybody moves up and puts all the money back in the cash form to buy back later. But altcoin season is just the big time of the year when all the altcoins that you buy, they're going up hundreds, thousands of percents, and it's the easiest time of the year to just buy something and watch it go up with ease. Most of us buy well before that season happens because we all know eventually it's going to go up, and then you're able to catch that whole movement. But at the same time, you have to keep that money locked in that position, or not locked, but you have to keep it there holding it until the altcoin season happens eventually. And you never really know if you got the best price. So sometimes your crypto might be down 20-30% before it soars up 100, maybe even more than 100%, or maybe even thousands of percent technically. Excuse me, guys. Let's see. Hey, dynamic difficulty. I attempted into YOLO Bitcoin on the 5 minute right now. I mean, you can. There. Dude, doggo, stop biting my chair. There you go. What's stopping it right now? 15. You got the 200 on the 15. Has it held up before? Not really. The 30, you got something right here. 45, maybe. 45 could be a helpful place, maybe. At least for a rebound here off the 50. I mean, you could. I mean, overall, it still looks pretty bearish. I was just going to say, I hate this wick right here. It messes up so much of the good technical support that it had before. I would just take a small position if you wanted to go long right now in Bitcoin. Take a small position. If it breaks out, then you could double down on it and add even more to it. Hey, good evening, Steve. Hope you're doing well, my man. Dude, Loki, stop buying stuff. I'll rub your belly. There you go, rub your belly. There you go. Okay, there you go. Now this is the chicken meatball I was trying to get in my pocket. Come here, boy. Sit. Good boy. All right. Now it should be fine for the next few minutes until I end the stream. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Oh, no worries, Kevin. Happy to help you out, my man. Again, guys, I'm usually a pretty chill guy. I'm not so much of the entertaining type. I thrive off of a comment section that's actually like talking. If comments aren't really going off, people aren't usually asking me questions, it's much easier for me just to say, okay, well, now I can get back to other work on dealing with the YouTube channel, my private finances, and my private trading stuff. So, you know, I enjoy when you guys ask me different questions and stuff like that. Hey, dynamic difficulty, what type of dog do I have? I have a white German Shepherd. He looks like... I don't have any pictures of him on right now on my computer. White German Shepherd, Olympia maybe. Wow, there you go. I got him from these people. I got the pet quality. I'm not going to show quality. Oh my god. His mom. I got his paperwork the other day. I love when the parents have these fancy, crazy names. But his parent is like Axel II, and then his mom's name is Zelda, and I was like, oh, Zelda. Okay, he must have a chill mom. This is the dad right here. Axel right here. I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in. Am I missing a picture or something? Maybe I zoomed in too close to see the picture. Hold on. Wow, it really just takes off the whole picture part? Oh, that's a shame. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so that's his dad right there. This is basically what he's going to look like when he's older. Right now, he's only like 14 weeks old. And so he's still a really small guy that can barely get on a bed or barely on a sofa. Or can't even get on a sofa. Can't even get on a bed, actually. So he's just still a little small guy. But yeah, pretty chill dog. I like him. He's a pain in the butt a little bit here. But, you know, nice short coat. He doesn't have a long coat. I don't know about posture and whatnot. His mom is... I don't even know. No. Black Angus, no. I don't even know if the mom's there. Oh, that's the mom right there. That's the mom. Zelda. So, and he's a male, so he'll be pretty big, I think. So, he'll be a handful when he's a little bit older, but he's being trained for pretty well. Hey, Morgoth for Loki. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Very, very much. He'll come say hi to you in a second if I can get him. Let's see. It's a Loki text. Thank you very much, Morgoth. Come here, Loki. Come here, boy. Yup. I know. Say hello to the... Dude, no. There you go. Okay, you're getting annoyed. Okay, I know you're getting annoyed. I know. I give you a meatball. That was the price of the meatball. Head rub. There you go. Okay. He just wants to play, but he says thank you in his own way. Little germs in my mouth. Let's clean it out. Oh, that was a big gulp right there. Let's see. Hey, Moose, what is Doge going to do? Probably continue to grind up here. I would say Bitcoin's looking a little bit weak at the moment, though, so you could actually see this breakdown here. Dude, stop biting my chair. This chair costs $400. Wow. But I would say you might be in the next few hours. You may see Dogecoin come back down here to the $28 level, maybe 28 cent level. Excuse me, 27.5 cent level, possibly. So that's something I'd be watching for at this moment in time, just because Bitcoin got rejected. It's currently coming down. We're going to see if there's any levels of resistance to kind of stabilize it. But if there's not, it's going to continue to drop down, which will pull down a lot of these other altcoins here. Let's see. Hey, Morgoth, he's beautiful. Oh yeah, he's definitely a fun little guy. I mean, I have one video of him, but I think it's only when he was a baby though. So it was like it was like 13 weeks ago. It was when I was over in there you go. This is him. Oh, one of these is him. I don't know exactly which one. But this is what they look like when they were like little teeny puppies. So definitely little fun things. I like to play around a lot. And the owners of them are really nice. If I ever have a question, they're always available to call anytime. Well, regular hours, right? Let's see. That would have been a decent short right there. Not holding through earnings and see resistance at 109-ish, so that's my current target. Oh, Trex. Okay, sorry, my man. I just saw it. Okay, hold on. Trex. So you're not holding through earnings. Earnings is coming up in a few days. That's not bad. 106, it broke out. Nice trend, breaking above the 50, which is nice. And up almost 100%. 1119, 110 calls, 110. And let me go back here. Not holding through earnings and see resistance at 109, so that's my current target. 109. I don't know how many calls you have yet, but it looks good for now. That price target is good. I do see the resistance you're talking about. I would say just make sure Monday and Tuesday you're watching the price active, like you have a chart close by, because I don't, you want to make sure it doesn't just tap it and come back down and you miss that tapping opportunity there. Let me actually take a quick peek at this for Trex. I want to see some information here. Okay, looks fine. Yeah. 5% short float. That's kind of nice to see right there. $111 to $120 is getting pretty close to that price target there. Buy $110. Yeah, okay, it's getting close to a decent level here. Nothing crazy as late. Loki, stop biting my chair. The gambler in me would say hold one call through earnings and see what happens, but you definitely don't have to do that. I have not seen what the last few earnings have done to it. Last earnings was, I want to say, actually bad. Oh no, gap down. Okay, well no. Okay, that's a different day. Let's see. Last earnings over here down. Earnings here down. So maybe not best to hold through. Not best to hold through earnings here. Let me see what they actually do for a company though. Dude, stop. What's the matter with you? You gotta calm down, my man. Let's see. Freaking sounds like a velociraptor when he's chewing up stuff. Okay. I could see, yeah. Since building homes, housing projects have been going down lately, I could see this having an impact on this type of company. So I could see why you don't want to hold the earnings. So that's probably the best call. If you want to YOLO a gamble a little bit, you might want to hold one call through earnings, but I don't know how many you have, right? So, but if you're up 100%, you should be good. 109 is fine. Actively watch it Monday and Tuesday. If the market is pretty down on Monday or something bad happens, I would just take that whatever profit you have and walk away. Looks like a good play, and congrats on making a good options play right there. Does Loki know any tricks yet? Not really. He knows like sit, stay, come, go, bathroom, outside, park. I'm trying to teach him how to do paw right now, but he's not liking it. But eventually, eventually he will. Let's see. Hey, Trev, no worries, guys. I'm happy to help you out. I yoinked that wick. Hey, like, what do I think about Elon Doge up like 120%? I think it's fine if you want to day trade it. I would be hesitant about going like a swing trading it, just because it's already pumped. I like to buy stuff that hasn't pumped up really too much yet, unless it's at a very low point from like an old high. So it's worth playing around with, but don't put down a chunk of money and like fall asleep on it, so to speak. H bar is making moves. Let me take a quick peek at it. US dollar. Okay, there we go. It's up 7% so far today. It has been looking okay. It's broken out more recently, so you can expect a little bit. You could try to jump onto this momentum. The one thing I'll say here is just be careful, because Bitcoin, remember, does look weak here. So just if you guys are trading this, please have a Bitcoin chart next door, just so you can make sure that if Bitcoin continues to dip, this thing won't fall too much. Now, if Bitcoin's going down like this, nothing to be concerned about. If Bitcoin takes a big plump drop, like it goes from 61,600 all the way down to 60,000 in like the matter of like 2 minutes or something, then you got to be worried about and just cut your losses from here. Otherwise, feel free to kind of trade around with this. I would say right now you're probably looking for it to break out of this high right here. Then you can have a quick scalp play. But yeah, I'd probably wait a little bit more before buying this personally, though. Hey, dynamic difficulty. I do not know how to use those Pine script strategies in the screen without programming into the script. I have no idea. I wish I was better at programming. The only ones I really use every now and again is maybe some of the ones on TradingView, but most of the time I use more of a basic technical analysis with all the extra strategies and guides. I kind of just follow the momentum of the overall trend, and usually it works out well if you just hold on long enough. Well, not hold on long enough, but usually hold on through that kind of first dip before the rip. Hey, probably Matic. Right now, Matic looks a little bit weaker, but that's only because it popped off so much. Matic is just taking a well-deserved break, right? Broke out, popped up. It might come back down here to $1.85, $1.80. Bro, what you eating? What the hell's that dog doing? Hey! Oh, okay, never mind. He was eating a little piece of fluff thing, but I thought it was one of my plugs. He likes to chew through wires. Let's see. Sheeb and Robinhood. I don't know if Sheeb's going on Robinhood yet. They may try. I think it's more of a thing. If it does happen, I would probably sell the day of the event, because most of the time people sell the news when it comes to Robinhood and its wallet type stuff. Hey Travis, Mike, we are limited out 2 days in a row. Fishing has been amazing. Oh my gosh, that is freaking insane. That is, dude, congrats. I haven't done anything these past few days. I tried to go hunting. Hunting didn't work out. I got rained out, and I don't have a truck, so I'm limited to where I can go by cars. And then I've just been kind of playing with Loki the last few weeks. I need to go out and do something. I'll probably play some video games. That's my entertainment. Yeah, what is your first name? Let's see. See. How's it going tonight? I just cracked a Modelo and just got done editing a video. It's going pretty well. I mean, we're watching a bunch of coins kind of come down here, which isn't the best thing. But for the most part, it's been pretty much a chill night here. Not too much craziness happening. Bitcoin got rejected by the trend line here, and we're just waiting to see if it's going to pump back up over here eventually, right? Come on, doggo. I don't have any more meatballs for you. I'll scratch your head though. So it's been a pretty chill night. Yee. I haven't been fishing in a minute. I've been fishing since it started getting cold. What I have been doing this year that I don't do as much is I've been going for shellfish. So I've been collecting a lot of oysters. And oysters, guys, are amazing. I'm not too much of a fan of oysters from the store. I think they're fine. But when you get fresh caught oysters in the morning and you eat them the same day, you really do get some crazy, just crazy good quality oysters right there. We're going again Sunday. It's fire. Oh man, how have your races been doing? Have you been doing any more races, or is that more of a like a summer sport, I guess you would call it, right? I need to I don't know. I gotta. Whoa, dude, why are you biting my chair, dude? My dog's actually starting to tick me off, and I know I can't do anything about it, but the most I can do is just play with him. Because he's needy. He's needy right now. Let's see. Oh, yowza. Oh, let's see. Hey, isn't that dangerous? What's dangerous? Oh, collecting mussels or shellfish? No, it's not dangerous. You cook them on a grill, and it'd be fine. Hey, Secret Fish. Hey, thank you very, very, like I mean this a lot, very, very much for recommending Maker's Mark. And then also thank you very, very much for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it, Secret. Thank you very, very much, dude. Doggo, what is up with you guys? What is up with you right now? You want to go outside? I might have to take him outside to use the bathroom very fast and just let him run around for a few minutes. And I'll be back in a little bit, but I'll hang out for like another 5 minutes before that happens. I'll give you guys a little bit of warning. Thank you very, very much, Secret Fish. Hope you're having a very good night. Dude, this dog is going crazy right now. Now, I was going to say something here. It wasn't about Maker's Mark. It was about Secret Fish. Oh, shellfish, yeah. So I went on vacation a few months ago. I had a few months where I was just kind of going on vacation after vacation because I was kind of just tired of COVID. This might be it. This was during the vacation. No, this was a smoke video. This is where you can see the clear blue skies in the north sound and all the smoke in the south sound. I have a video here. This was the picture that came from the video. Is this a video? Oh, it is a video. Hey, this is just me being a dumbass, so just we deal with it. But you see there's a cooked oyster from the grill. You can see the grill in my glasses. I think those are Ray-Bans or Burberrys or something like that. And then you see me, you see my glasses, you see the view, and I turn the thing around, and then my grandma wanted videos. And I tap on it, and like we literally went right down there to get the oysters, and I have a shellfish license. And we'll just bring them up, and you see the grill right behind my shoulder. Put them on the grill for like maybe 20 minutes after we clean them out in the sink, and it was perfect. And like literally every single morning, we were having some oysters. I even had some raw oysters. The raw oysters. Hey, dude, stop. I know it was an accident, but stop. Yeah, there you go. What do you call it? He was chewing on his bone thing, but he pushed his bone thing up into my leg, and then he took a hard bite, and I was like, ooh. But yeah, so it was a really fun time. If you guys have never done shellfish before, it's a license that not many people get, but it's a license that most of you guys should probably try out once or twice. I mean, as long as you guys have beaches, shellfish licenses are very lucrative. Like, they don't even cost much. And you're allowed to take out 18 of whatever you want every single day. 18 daily limit. It's good. I mean, otherwise you're gonna go buy it at the store, and which is more easier. But man, you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for those oysters when you could just go walk to the beach and pick them up. Let's see. Hey, Secret Fish, what are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking? I gotta have a fellow cheers or another cheers, Secret Fish. Hey, Travis, Lake Havasu Speedway. And the next one is the 26-27 on 26. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too far away. Oh, never mind. That's next month, so that's about a month away. Hey, Britt, stunning with glasses. I tend to have a lot of sunglasses. Most like I have really bad eye vision. Right now I'm looking at my screen. If I don't wear my glasses for a couple days, I might be able to see something. But on the screen that you guys are looking at right now, I can make out the number of Bitcoin. I can make out Bitcoin USDT. I can't see any of the numbers on the screen on the right hand side above my head for you guys. I can't see what the words are on the screen as far as like chance of reversal down or downtrend. I can't see that stuff. I can't read any of the numbers on the top where it says Bitcoin Tether. This is a 50-minute chart. Can't read any of that stuff. But I normally have my contacts on because I want to wear my sunglasses and whatnot. I used to actually have prescription sunglasses, but those things cost an arm and a leg, and I had a bad tendency of just scratching them up a lot because I was doing active stuff with them, and so it wasn't the best type of thing to have happen. All right, there we go. Hey, Morgoth, come out to Long Island and fish in Ma Tauk, and come out and eat some local oysters at the restaurant I work at. We got local all summer long. Ooh, that actually sounds really good right there. I need to go out. Actually, I need to go back out to the East Coast. I'm going out to the East Coast next summer. I'm going to visit my friend in Philadelphia for a week. I'm thinking, well, what I plan on doing next year, like if my channel becomes successful and I can manage to take some of the computer stuff with me, like my actual desktop, I'm thinking of going to like kind of a around the US kind of trip type thing where I can stream every day in a different location, or I'd stay in different places for a little bit of time. But that depends on how big the YouTube channel turns out to be. But I am planning on going to either East Coast, so maybe I can spend a week in Florida at an Airbnb. I'm not gonna pay an arm and a leg to go places. Maybe Airbnb a week in New York, and as long as I have Wi-Fi, it's fine. And an Airbnb maybe up in Maine or something like that over the summer. And I'd be really happy to kind of travel along the East Coast and just kind of chill and stream. But I'd love to meet some of you guys. I've met with Travis before. He's one of my good mods. I haven't met Wojak yet. I met Blake, which has been here a while. But Blake, I haven't seen Blake in a while. He's kind of just stuck with work all the time. Let's see. You have a shell cannon? What is a shell cannon? Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I forgot we're talking about shellfish. I do not, when I go get them, Travis, I usually go out past, Fox Island, out kind of by the South Sound, and they're just along the water. What you have to make sure, though, is you just have to wear some good muck boots, or good boots that are going to protect your feet. Otherwise, they're going to shred you up. One of my friends, his foot got shredded when we were on vacation. He got it all fixed up and whatnot, but he was going to El Salvador the next week to go surfing, and then he got COVID in El Salvador. But he was fine. But it was a crazy thing. What do you think about Tesla will do next week? I would have kept the 1050, 1029, and 1150, 11.5 calls from Monday had I thought it would continue this insane run. So far, I think it's going to continue to run up here. A lot of the option flow data has been pretty bullish on it. I mean, it's getting to a point where, like, I'm starting to think, am I greedy if I buy right now? That's where I'm at with Tesla, so I'm not going to buy it. But the run looks like it's going to continue to go, and I've had these thoughts for the last few days, and it's still continuing to run. So I still think Tesla is golden opportunity. The only thing is, I mean, you probably know since you've been buying some, that the calls are pretty expensive, but the profits are there to justify buying that many, like spending that much money on calls. Tesla's been crazy. Remember, guys, a while ago, there was a whole bunch of people saying, I'm short in Tesla, I'm short in Tesla. But remember what Elon Musk is? He's the destroyer of shorts. And I took that to heart. That's the only reason I didn't buy any puts on Tesla. I kept on trying to buy calls until it burned me out. Hey. Dude, no. I just realized my computer is actually not even connected by Ethernet cord. It's connected by Wi-Fi. Did not know that. I gotta connect this back in here. That explains why my internet speed has been slow. Oops. Hey. No. The other wire. There we go. Good boy. Alright, good boy. I'm glad he didn't bite it. He bit into the wire over here. This is what's left of my Ethernet cable. Oh, I probably need a new Ethernet cable because all the cords are actually gone. So yeah, he bit through it. I don't know if you guys can really see this too well, but Yep. I gotta go to Best Buy and buy another one. That'll be fine though. But yeah, he's a little bit of a biter. I thought I sprayed all the bitter spray enough around, but it's not working. Not working for him. Let's see. Hey Monica, Bittorrent is running. Yeah, it's been making some big moves right now. It's back up. Oh, it's back up a little bit here. Yeah, it broke out. It's consolidating, and hopefully it can continue its run. But it is nice to see it continue to move. This is the 15-minute chart. Let me actually go to the 1-hour chart. This is 1-hour chart for Bittorrent. It looks like it's trying to do something here. Hopefully it has the energy in this next hour to move up. We have 42 minutes. If it can get back above 0.0041-ish levels, I think it can continue to rally up here even higher and possibly try to break through this resistance up here at 0.0044. So it is nice to see that as well. Hey Margaret, I would definitely know. I usually let you guys know when I'm heading on vacation pretty early. Now I don't usually meet people out there, but if the offer is given, I feel no reason to I don't think I'm getting kidnapped or anything like that, right? The last vacation I went on to was I went with my friends for the bachelor party. That was in the middle of nowhere place and out hunting with my friend. After that, I went to Seattle for a little bit. That's more home for me though. Where else did I go? Oh, Philadelphia, sorry. One of my friends had his wedding out in Philly, and it was crazy. Let me go over here to maps. Oh no, what's it called? Waterworks. No, Philadelphia. Philly. Maybe this place? Yeah, this place. He had his wedding here. It was the most beautiful wedding I'd ever been to. Like, the most beautiful. The wedding was here. After the wedding, we had cocktail hour over here. After cocktail hour, they had like a massive like ice sculpture. It was beautiful. A lot of appetizers over here. Then over here in the tent area, I think you can actually rent these out one by one, so you don't have to use them all if you don't want to, but they rented out everything. Over the tent area, there was dinner, and they had coffee and booze together. It was amazing. And then they also had, this was all bars here. I don't know if I have a video of it, but it was an amazing time. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding. I was really happy I went there. I probably have a video of it somewhere if I didn't delete it. I tend to delete stuff when I really shouldn't because I like to bring it up every now and again. Oh, here it is. So this is what it looked like right there. All the chandeliers and stuff like this. I'm glad my grandmother asked me for videos all the time, otherwise I won't take it. And then there's my friend Tyler and whatnot. He's the guy that was getting married. I was pretty freaking drunk, to be honest. But they had these really nice sherbet things. These were like brothers-in-law, close family, and I was a good friend from college. But they had a bunch of stuff. And then we had all the awkward people that were just on the phones like me. You know, I eventually danced, but it took a little bit more booze for it to happen. But beautiful, beautiful wedding. I like traveling, especially to weddings, because you know it's a good experience and all that good stuff. Let's see. Hey, Ghost Rider, happy to see you here. Hey, Ken, I want to buy a real estate ETF. Should I wait until after a major crash? That's when I do it because I only buy those ETFs during for long hauls. So I would say put some money aside, put it into a mutual fund if you want to right now. When the crash happens, feel free to move that money over if you want to. You don't have to put it in a mutual fund. You can put it into like a freaking crypto interest program if you wanted to. But yeah, I usually wait for big drops down because I tend to hold on to it for a long time. And I'd rather just buy it low and not deal with the taxes of me buying it high, waiting for it to go higher, paying the taxes on that, than waiting for it to go back lower and then doing that whole process, right? So that's the only reason I do it, because I like to put down a good amount of money on real estate ETFs, and I think they'll go lower over the next few months. Hey, Ghost Rider, I love White Oysters. They're just, oh, they're so amazing. They're so good. They're so good. Hey, Morgoth, so cool. Oh, you look so happy. Yeah, I'm usually a pretty workaholic guy. I'm usually pretty bland as a person, I would say. But when I have fun, I tend to have fun. For instance, I was during the part of the night when, like, before everybody else was starting to dance, we were kind of eating dinner. Me and my friend got drunk, and we were like one of the first people to dance after the original couple was. And so while dinner was happening, it was just me and another guy just dancing on the dance floor like drunk idiots, making everybody laugh, of course, because we're not going to ruin the party. But you know, it's the stuff that I like to do when I get really drunk and have fun. And it's just an entertaining night. You know, I can match the vibe of everybody, and I can make other people feel more or less anxious about doing something crazy themselves, which makes the parties turn more lively and makes like the night a one to remember type of thing. Especially when there's so I want to make this clear that weekend. I'm gonna take another sip. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Secret Fish. Thank you again for the donation or the super chat. What happened that week is I showed up Monday, okay? And I was staying with my friend who was getting married and his fiance. They really wanted it. Well, she really wanted to meet me, and I haven't met her yet. So it was fun to hang out with them. And she had a friend come over too from New York, I believe. And she was really nice as well. Monday and Tuesday we hung out a lot, and then, you know, when the wedding starts coming closer, it's like pretty much a full-time job of getting the tuxes and everything, so I helped my friend out with that. And I met with some of his friends and some of my old friends from over there in Philly. We all kind of had a fun time. Wednesday was the wedding rehearsal night. The mom did a great job on it. Open bar wedding rehearsal. It got wild. Thursday night before the wedding, which was Friday night, I was staying at the Logan Hotel, and the Logan Hotel has freaking incredibly high prices. I hated that. The Logan Hotel, Philadelphia. Incredibly high prices, but the wedding was there, so I paid for it. Oh gosh, now it's $175. No, I was not paying $175 for that place. They had The Urban Farmer was good. That was where I had breakfast most days. But they had Dino Assembly Rooftop. So they have this cool area up here. This is actually the exact area. They rented out this whole area on top, and pretty much unlimited booze over here. So they had ceviche, all these type of appetizers that people kind of walk around out there. But again, an open bar night. Okay, so I got really hammered the second night in a row. And then the third night, and then after this, we went out to drinking another place. And then the father, who's one of the members of the family, I'll just leave it at that. He's just a flat out millionaire and a former executive of a major banking corporation. Okay, he paid for everybody's tab at the bar after we closed, like after we left that few hour party night thing. So that happened, and so I got really drunk during that time as well, like really hammered. Then the following Friday, what happened was the wedding happened, so I got really drunk. Obviously, in the wedding, you guys saw the videos and whatnot. I was pretty darn happy, excited. Now, after the wedding, we went out to another bar and got even more drunk after the wedding because the bar we left at 10 o'clock, and we closed out another bar at like 1 o'clock or something like that. Oh, 2 o'clock, I think, something like that. And then Saturday night was the brother, my friend, his new brother-in-law, was his birthday, his 21st birthday, even though he had a fake ID. And so what happened then is, what do you think happened? Another open bar because the dad was paying for all the drinks for everybody. And yeah, it was, I had not drinking that much in a long time, but I normally don't let loose and relax a lot, so that was the perfect opportunity for me to do that. So it was a perfect week. Then I got the flu. And then I came back here and I was gone for a week on streaming because I had the flu. But everything was perfect until I got back home and I realized I had the flu. Although I was coughing a little bit on the airplane, I didn't know why, and I was terrified. Not because I thought I had COVID or anything like that, because I get tested quite often, but it was because I had to because people like judge you really harshly on planes. If you cough, they like really judge you hard. That's okay, Loki. I'll take you out on the side in a little bit here. Let's see. Hey, Disarono tonight. Cheers. Ooh. Where can I buy crypto that is decentralized? Where do you recommend it? Well, most of the time you're going to be buying it off of some major exchange. I have a link down below if you want to check out Bidget. Otherwise, you can try out some of the pancake swap things. I don't like really swapping coins, but sometimes that's all you can do to get a coin that you want. Otherwise, I have a link down below. I have a few links actually, but Bidget is something that you might like. Let's see. Hey, Steve. By the way, I heard there was a super cold going around inundating ERs with very similar symptoms as you had. Oh, that is interesting. Super cold going around. That may have been it, because I haven't had the flu. Well, I haven't really been sick and a cough, not being able to do anything since 2013 when I had bronchitis. The last time I was like bedridden, but like after that was all the way once I got the What are you doing, man? That's not for you. The last time I had I was like bedridden, being sick, from 2013 was all the way to 2021 when I got the vaccine, and I could not do anything for a few days. I was like shaking. I had the cold sweats. That vaccine freaking messed me up more than anything I'd ever had before. Like I thought I had to go to the hospital. That's how bad it was. And I eventually just fell asleep, took some melatonin, and I knocked myself out. And I fell asleep for like 3 days straight. Had a really bad headache. I locked myself in my closet for like a few more days, and with no light basically. And then I was fine. But it was a horrible experience for that vaccine. But I guess it's worth it, right? Let's see. Hey Ahmed, hey Mike. Looks like Bitcoin wants to dip here. Yes, well, Ahmed, a little bit ago I told you I was saying everybody. I think you would want to short this when we broke down below this level right here. I thought you would want to short it right there, and then we write it down here to this level. Also the 5, but I don't think we were streaming back then. But I hope you're doing well, Ahmed. Hey Britt, dude, I think I gotta take him out very quick, guys. Hold on. Crypto is decentralized itself. WonderFi and DeFi will change how people invest in companies. Oh, I think that's true. I think that's really true, and it'll make it easier for cross country and international. I want to invest in companies throughout Africa. That's what I really want to do right now. And Central America, everywhere that is dirt poor in the world. There's rich people. There's rich places in the world. I'm not trying to say that just Africa and South America are like dirt poor. Don't take it the wrong way. But everywhere where it's not as developed as the United States, That's like buying something at a very dirt cheap price, and I want to buy that stuff at a dirt cheap price, even if it means I have to like hand it over to my children in the future. I don't have kids now, but in the future, because I think it'll be worth something down the line. And if cryptocurrency is one of the mechanisms that I can use to invest in those less prosperous regions, you better believe I'm going to take full advantage of it when it happens, right? It's like another great frontier we can have in the future. Let's see. Hey Otara, shame you told Doge is gonna slump. I have not said Doge is gonna slump. Dude, what are you doing? Stop doing that. I'm gonna take my dog out in a few seconds, guys. But basically, if you were here like a week ago, I told everybody that Doge was actually gonna pump above 30 cents, and it did pump above 30 cents. I was probably one of the few YouTubers that was actually like made a call on that correctly. There might have been others. I can't say I'm the only one. I don't know any other YouTubers, right? But yeah, right now, it doesn't look too strong, Dogecoin. It's slowly grinding up. That's awesome. But with Bitcoin looking a little bit weak right now, that could definitely push Dogecoin down even more. So that's what I was talking about. But let's see. Loki? Okay, no, he's not walking that one. He's probably going to use the bathroom pretty soon. I need to hurry up and get him out here. Hey, Ahmed. I'm well, Mike. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Good, bro. Pretty well. A little buzzed, to be honest, but for the most part, good. Let's see. Hey, Little Scratcher. Should I buy Dogelon Mars, but the price is going up too fast? I just want to put $50 only. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I'd probably say $25, $50. Perfectly fine. Just make sure you have some fun with it. Treat it as a casino. Don't treat it as part of your professional trading practices. Treat it as you go into the casino and playing with it. When I do this type of stuff, I usually have a separate portfolio to manage the money a little bit differently, right? But if you want to play with it, just understand it's a casino roll, and you can definitely play with it. Just don't think of it as a professional type of trading, a way to trade. Just think about you having some fun, trying to make a quick buck. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you lose $50. Probably not even $50. You might just lose $10, $25. You're still going to be just fine. $25, it can buy you a decent lunch in Seattle. A lunch in Seattle. So you get my point, though, right? But yeah, you can definitely go in and hop on it if you're only putting about $50 into it. Hey, Mark. Okay, Mike, enjoy the walk with Loki. And like always, thank you for what you do to this awesome group. Oh, no worries. I'm always here to help you guys out. Appreciate it. You guys will all have opinions about the shot. Be mindful when you say things because you don't know the whole story. Come on now. Oh, yeah. It's okay, Ghost. This is social media. It's going to happen over and over again, right? Let's see. Hey, thanks, Ghost Rider. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a night. I got to take Loki out, and he's getting pretty restless. I normally don't see him too restless. I think he just needs to burn off some energy here, so I'm going to let him run around the backyard a little bit, and I'm going to bring my flashlight out. I will see you guys later tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'll probably see you guys sometime around noon tomorrow. I have to drop off my mom at Dallas. It's around 10:30, and I have to pick up around 3, so I think that's a decent time in there for me to squeeze in. So, and I got to pick up my sister tomorrow from a homecoming dance as well. But that's going to be later on at night, so I should be fine for that. Okay. But yeah, so I should be good. Have a great night, everybody. And everybody, thank you so much for watching the stream. I really do mean it. And Secret Fish, I know you're probably going back to partying and whatnot, but thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. And guys, remember, at the end of the day, right now, Bitcoin is at $61,567. Perfectly decent price, perfectly good price. Don't feel like just because it's falling down right now that the whole world is ending. Don't let that emotion kind of build up in your stomach. Bitcoin is at $61,559. That is a great price to be in right now. Just understand that, okay? All right, everybody. See you later. See you, Morgoth, Ghost Rider, everybody. Liam. I know Liam's already in bed. Ahmed, Steve, Secret Fish, Brightius, Hungfu, Otara, everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. And Wojak. See you, everybody. And you guys will all be moved over to the other stream. Thanks again.